Move this over here. Okay, we are fine. Everything's fine. Okay, hello.
Everything is awesome.
Welcome to the stream. Those that are joining, those that are not joining, fuck you. So last time we did a lot of last two sessions. Last two sessions have been very heavy talking. Yeah, otherwise. I just redo my checklist. You continued at the meeting. You've recently learned about Amy's past in the last session. Violet's past. Amy Violet. The seekers may have answers, so that's the forward plan going. Amy and Mooney will now be looking into rifts specifically to see if there's anything they can find out. Diana and Jules have now made like a little pack team, so like he's helping her deal with slavers, while in exchange eventually she'll help him maybe find some of his old companions. Maybe he's from an alternate reality that was destroyed, so it's very unlikely. You had several different visions. The specifics: the Avatar was killed by a random lady. That was your vision.
Yes. The gunslinger.
Yeah. Ty, who's not here, had a vision of when it all began, basically, which included Derek's birth.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And also, what you assumed, because she didn't see her, she heard someone similar to Juanita say something. No.
Similar to. Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I didn't confirm it. I just said it sounds like her. So then there was more god stuff, like the god hierarchy you went through, basically a load of lore stuff. And after that, then it was
the dwarves had been attacked.
Yeah, the dwarves had been. That was the last thing. And you did your feats as well.
Back and tried to turn my character, or transform his power into my character for the chosen. Whatever.
Right. Okay. So at the end of the week, when you've had your discussion, Amy's inviting you to another meeting. Basically.
Oh, great! Yeah. More food.
Yeah.
On the house. Happy days.
But now you don't have to wait. Now you can just go straight up because you've got access to the vault disc. If you want, you can go up a little bit earlier and explore the area if you want.
I certainly like to.
Okay.
Probably like to buy a house.
So you get up there. You're walking around. Look, I've described it several times, but just it's a pretentious. Very suburb, like good morning, and then talking about money and privilege and education. Everyone. Yeah, everyone knows everyone.
They're here because they are born into it.
Most of them.
Yeah, there's not many made men or women here.
Essentially, the only made people here are usually people doing right businesses. They've given the royal stamp of approval. It's those sort of people. So every once in a while, you will see a merchant. Or like a smith.
Yeah.
But it's very like far few in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So, what would you like to do? Just have a look around.
Have a look around. Yeah.
What are you looking for specifically?
Empty houses.
Things to let, basically, is what you're looking for. Roll investigation.
Yeah. All right.
Is anyone else with you, or is everyone with you?
You guys, if someone wants to come with, please.
I want to plan for my meeting to get to the.
No, am I on my own today?
Oh, I need to get some chicken. I know that much.
Yeah, you need to get
a
more
bucket of
buckets.
chicken.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's assume from now on that every day that goes by, it's like 5 silver for a bucket of chicken. Okay. So like for every day you're losing 5 silver basically. Yeah.
23.
You see let signs and obviously like sales representatives and stuff like that. So you'd go into one of the sales brokers, I'm assuming, on a 23. Let's say you see 2 or 3 of them, and based on instinct, you go into the one that, like, you've got one which is like sort of like middle market sort of. I say middle market, but you know like fair prices basically.
Middle class.
And then you've got like the 2 are very high end. Yeah. So which one would you prefer?
I'm having a look at all of them.
Oh, okay, you're only one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I know how much time I've got.
Yeah. So
I'll look at how many I can at a time.
Let's say you go into the middle class one first.
Yes.
It's a woman in her 40s, red hair, dishevelled, rimmed glasses, just behind a load of books. It seems like it's just her in the office. She goes, "Oh, hi, how can I help?"
Interested in the house?
"Oh, we've got multiple houses on sale. Are you looking for something specific?"
Something expensive but not too expensive.
Mid-ranged, is it?
Mid-range.
Yes. Are you looking for, is it for business or for living or?
Both. A bit of both.
Right, so you're looking for something similar to a small mansion, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
What are the price ranges normally on one of those?
So for one in a good area and not a lot of work involved, that'll come to 100,000 gold.
Okay.
For a mid-ranged, good-sized mansion.
We're talking good ranges here.
Mm. If you want something in a lower end area, say for example, it's more
something I'd have to work on.
Something that you have to work on, and it's more business than pleasure.
Sure.
You're talking about instead of the 100,000, it's 80,000 gold.
Huh. Okay. Well, I like the sound of 100,000.
Right.
Scrooge McDuck.
Are you more interested in something a bit more high end?
That's about my limit, but we'll see what we can work with.
She says, I don't have anyone right now. We've got a number of clients. Most of my work colleagues are out showing clients around. I unfortunately can't show you around today because I'm stationed here for the day. But we can arrange for something tomorrow.
I'll have to get back to you. Can I get back to you by the end of the day?
Sure, no problem. I'll be here until 5 o'clock.
Beautiful. I'll see you then.
Okay, no problem. Have a nice day, sir.
Yeah, you too.
Okay. Are you going to another one?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you go to the high end one. This one is, it's not as dishevelled. It's very like everything's neat, tidy in place. There's a number of people standing around. In fact, when you walk in, there's two people like this with their arms behind their backs in sort of nice clothing, and they're like, "Good day, sir. Good day." And then you just walk in, and then sort of like high elf walks up to you, and she's like, "Hello, lovely to see you. Welcome to our establishment."
Yeah. Okay. What have you got?
What are you looking for, sir?
Well, why else would I be here?
Well, I need to know the specifics of your house buying to accommodate your needs.
Something mid-range.
Something mid-ranged, of course, sir. Please, this way. Come sit down. Would you like a cup of tea?
You got anything stronger?
We don't have alcohol on the premises, I'm afraid.
Then I'm fine.
Okay. She's got like half rimmed glasses, and she like puts them on very elegantly and poised, and she's like, right, okay, so mid-range. So, we've just had a lovely mansion. The decor is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
There won't be a lot of work on it.
Fantastic.
150,000.
150,000?
Yes, that's correct, sir.
Huh. Sounds good to me. What is the area it's in?
Oh, it's just outside the high garden area, so where all the lovely bistros are. So you're only in just walking distance of getting your favourite latte.
Latte?
Oh.
Yes, it's like imagine coffee with the foam in it.
Coffee is disgusting.
You've never had a latte before.
And
I
I doubt I will.
Oh.
150, you say?
Yes, that's correct, sir.
I haven't got it on me now.
Well, I would imagine not so, but you carrying around that sort of gold, I'd have to ask questions.
Yeah, questions would be asked.
Yes.
I'll have to go and make a withdrawal.
That's no problem, sir. Are you seeking to buy?
What other options have I got? Rent? No, I don't think so.
No, we don't do rent here, I'm afraid.
Good.
If you're looking for something a bit more... And she says...
Obnoxious?
No, I was going to say the word budget. As she says this, it's such a she's disgusted with the words.
I think at that point, even I've done the hack.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Such flattery, she says. If you're looking for something more budget, there's a sweet little place for 120.
150 will do.
Yes.
I'll take the 150.
Or would you like to see it?
Yes.
Well, We can show you right now if you'd like.
Then let's get on with it.
She clicks her fingers, and one of the people standing by the door, she says, "Take him to number 43 on High Street, please. Thank you, be a dear." And he goes to the back for a couple of seconds, grabs a key, and he's like, this guy's human, obviously. He's like, "Would you like to follow me?"
Aye.
So he'll walk you up the street, basically where you've come off from the elevator. You walk up the main street where the bistros are.
Yeah.
Then you've got like a long street of like suburban houses.
Nice.
So you're assuming they're the front runners, front raters. He's walking you beyond that.
Yeah.
So that's the church street. So on the end of that street would be where the church is.
Nice.
You would go further on beyond that, and then you get to High Street. So you're like kind of like off a little bit, but not exactly off, because you're getting what your money's worth. Is basically you're not out of the way basically. So it takes you down to about halfway down the street. This one is a cobbled street. There's one or two horse-driven carts here. It's very Edwardian in feel.
I like it.
Okay. So sort of like high gates, metal railings, stuff like that. Yeah. Goes. So this is the establishment that we will be selling, and it's sort of like I would say a small mansion, but you can't get a small mansion. It's like there's probably 10, 15 rooms in it. So he says, if you'd like to step in for a moment. He says that there isn't much furniture, I'm afraid, because
that's a slight problem. I was hoping it'd be furnished.
It's somewhat furnished. Basic needs, basically.
Okay, we can get by with basic.
So he says there's a couple of beds, wardrobes, desks, chairs.
Good.
Unfortunately, we don't have a large foyer area, I'm afraid. So you won't be able to entertain guests at the front that much. Maybe small parties.
Nevertheless.
Yes, it's a foyer. Nevertheless, you got to make do with what you have, as they say. He leads you off to one of the side rooms. He says, "So this is the dining room."
Yes. It's a room perfect with lots of room and tables.
So he'll walk you through the bottom half of the house. So dining room.
Yeah.
Then you've got another room which is like a library area.
Nice.
And then through the library area you've got the kitchen.
Nice.
Pantry.
Yeah.
There's a little back garden beyond that. You come back in to the side, then you get to the stair area. You can walk underneath the stairs, and it's sort of like a small hallway. And then on the other side, then you've got like a library, like another library area again, and then you've got like I want to say a playroom.
Yeah,
so like things like alcohol cabinets and stuff like that. And then you've got the front room, which seems to be more like there's a lot of chairs. So this is sort of like the sitting area for people to talk to before dinner, essentially. And then you go back to the front of the house. So you've gone on a square, basically. He says, "Would you like to see the top floor?"
I've seen enough. I'm convinced.
No, will you be seeking to buy?
Yes.
Certainly. We'll go back and do the paperwork right away for you. Or we'll need a signature from you.
Fantastic.
Okay, so he'll take you back to the high elf, and she says, "Oh, that was quick. Normally they ask, Anyway," she says.
What do they normally ask?
You know the basic things like, is it haunted? Is it dialect? Is it no. No.
17.
Based off her reaction,
No.
it's not entirely haunted, but there may be there's something going on with the house. It may not have to do with ghosts, but there's something.
Was there a basement?
I believe so. Yes, I think so. She says.
Why wasn't I shown that?
She turns to you and says, "Oh, Radolf, you didn't show him the basement." And he goes, "Well, I tried to show him upstairs and downstairs, but he said everything
He
was
never
fine."
gave me the option to see downstairs.
Well, would you like to go see downstairs?
I'm alright.
She said nothing wrong with the house.
What's wrong with the house?
Oh, fine, she says. The last person that lived there was a bit tutti frutti.
Tutti frutti in
The medicinal medical side of things.
Oh, this is fine.
He may have concocted a few things.
Right.
Various potions and knickknacks.
Are they there any longer?
No.
Is it a drug then? Is it a drug then?
Insight?
Yeah, go on.
A metal.
13?
You can't tell.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not this time.
not this time.
Okay. Then, considering something was recently wrong with it, 150 is a little steep.
Oh no, it was
Doesn't
120.
120 is still a bit steep then, don't you think, considering something's wrong with it?
That is why we knocked off the 30,000, sir.
100,000.
And she'll put her glasses down and she'll say in not too many paraphrasing, "Sir, in this establishment we don't," and she tries to say the word very, "barter."
Then how does one make sales?
The sort of clients we have just give us the money, she says.
I'm not one of your usual customers.
She looks you up and down and she says, "No, obviously not."
Yeah. 100,000 clunk.
What did you put on the
I
table?
put 100,000 on the table.
What?
What, on gold?
Yeah.
That's like half the room.
It's fine.
I
imagine it's lots of platinum as well.
Maybe you've transferred in platinum at some point, in which case the desk is full of platinum. So you turn to Ralph and say,
100,000.
"Give him the keys, Ralph." He says, "We'll just need your signature on the deed."
I have a good read of it.
Yeah.
Anything?
Roll perception.
Oh, that sucks. Never mind. I'm not naughty. Oh, maybe I am. A 21.
Okay,
Natural
so
20.
long story short,
Yeah.
you'd be the owner of the house, the
Perfect.
owner of the plot of land,
Yeah.
the owner of anything in the house.
Yeah.
It also comes with an insurance deal, so if anything is stolen, but it's up to like about 5,000-10,000. You may inquire if you've got a specifically expensive item that's well known, like a legendary weapon that you use for show. You may ask to increase the insurance deal.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's on a base
As I need it.
as you need it.
Yeah.
As well as that, the only thing that you can notice which may be a clause is they wash all hands responsibility, basically.
Nothing to do with them anymore.
Nothing, it's yours.
Nice.
And two,
They own it.
as everything in Finrasda, if a war happens,
I have.
it may or may not be used.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Cool. As with the business.
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Cool. I radio to all of you guys. Guys, we've got a new house. It's only 100k.
I just look at my room.
I was
If you understand there's no furnishings, pick up my bag and just walk around.
I'm feeding Ron some chicken,
I was
like
sleeping.
in my garden.
Oh, boo. Never mind. You should turn it off then, shouldn't you?
As you're in the garden as well, the Green Enchantress is gone,
No.
but there is a herbal garden there. But
yeah.
there from now on, there'll be one dryad there, but she has no connection to anyone.
I also need to work on my kind of recipe for herbal cigarettes.
We're making.
For your cigarettes.
Yeah, I need to go get some herbs and.
We're making drugs.
So
We
so-
rolled. You did a prototype from what I recall.
Yeah.
And Nikki said it tasted
So-
like shit.
I think I want to go get some. I actually did some proper reading on this, so I want to find some mint, some sage.
Nice.
I can either go into the
vanilla and
wilderness.
cinnamon.
Yeah,
Nice.
she'd probably go back out into the wilderness and pick up some stuff.
Oh, the wilderness is quite far away from
We can
here.
hire people to do that.
Okay, that saves time.
Yeah, you can get the herbs and essences if you want while you're in the garden feeding chicken.
We can send someone to.
100,000 from my sheet.
It'd be more resourceful to just get the
Done.
seeds and grow.
Yeah. How much did you have?
I had and have on me now 38,571 gold, 57 silver, and 6 copper.
So you had 138,000.
Yep.
Okay, so
In the shop,
oh God's sake. We'll just leave that.
I have 180,092
Okay.
waiting for me.
Do I get kind of an advantage of sorts in trying to make some cigarette blend? Because I know I'm proficient with like a herbalist kit.
if you use your
still.
if you use your herbalist kit, you add your proficiency to the roll.
No.
So you'd add nature plus your proficiency plus the
And I
roll.
could aid you because I'm now proficient in one as well.
But you just walked out of the house.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying for future.
Okay.
Because I'm heading towards the mansion.
Yeah, it's 43 High Street.
Yeah, 43 High Street. Yeah.
43 High Street.
Yeah, I looked around and realised I didn't decorate it and then just walked out.
Yeah, but your dragon is somewhat intelligent now, so it can use the help command. It's a familiar in there.
Shiny.
Yay! Good run.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it can help you make the dragon somehow helps.
Oh, I want a familiar now. Everyone's getting familiars. I'm going to buy a familiar.
You've got a rabbit.
Get Derek to make
You
you
don't have a familiar, but you have a wolf.
Oh, please do that.
Yeah, you have a
Oh
wolf.
god. No, I'm going to buy one. I know it works. And it's not
But you do have a familiar. You just
I have
can't.
nothing.
You just can't ride it yet. You got a robot dire wolf, remember? Well, technically that's Derek's.
Yeah, that's Derek.
Yeah.
See? No, no,
Dog.
Yeah.
He hasn't named it yet.
Yeah.
So you roll in?
Oh yeah, I can do that now.
Okay, you can do that. Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh, for God's sake, this is fine. This is fine.
So you add proficiency
Yeah.
plus your nature.
14.
Because you made one before, the construction isn't that difficult. It's more finding the correct blend, basically. So, are you smoking these yourself to see if they're good or bad?
Yeah, she would.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Considering she's licked toads and made mushroom tea, you know. Yeah.
The first couple are disgusting. Like
Oh.
it's like mud and earth and well, actually, you wouldn't mind that, would you? Where it's just
Could be
like
something better.
it's just like, but then you get to around to the 5th or 6th attempt, and it starts. You start thinking to yourself, oh, I can get used to this. You slowly get addicted to nicotine.
Do I actually?
Roll com.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I gave myself
Totally
that extra con on my 21.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, you're not addicted.
I'm so glad I
How
chose
the
that
fuck do
feat.
people get addicted to this?
Yeah. But after the 6th and 7th one, you're like, oh, I can start sensing flavours now. So like vanilla and strawberry and you're like, oh, I'm getting you. Basically, you're learning how to make essence extractions or basically the stuff you put in cakes, basically, and you're trying to apply that to nicotine.
Nice.
So that's what essentially what's happening.
Smoke some cakes.
this thing just gonna shout at you. Does anyone want to try this? Anyone?
I'm in my new house.
Good
I'm
for you.
heading there.
Where would you be?
I guess like if we're moving to the new house, I would literally just go to the new house.
Oh.
Is there anyone passing by on the street or anything?
No, there is someone there, but I wouldn't recommend you giving it to him.
What, to Derek?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Give the air elemental cigarettes.
Oh,
Let's see what happens.
Yes, Derek responded to me shouting, asking if I wants to try it.
Yeah. Hello. What are you doing?
Oh, see, I'm making my own blend of more natural, healthier cigarettes for Nikki. Want to try some?
That's the stuff that makes her smell bad
Yeah.
Well, it's
and gives her horrible nails and teeth.
well. This
I don't
one's
say
gonna
it to her
be better.
face though.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm trying to make it better
How can you make it better?
by having kind of less what's known as carcinogens.
What's that then?
It's the bad stuff, like you find it in tobacco.
Is it
Oh,
like
processing.
deformities?
I guess in herbs, yes.
So we want to get rid of the deformities in herbs. I could do that. I could. He grabs some basil and he's like, we just need to engineer it to do it correctly.
Oh no. Here's the
I
inventor.
guess the dryad's one around, so I don't know. If
No,
this
the
is
dryad
good.
is right over there, and she's slowly grabbing the basil pot away from it.
It's okay, Derek. I know what I'm doing. I got this. I can do this.
Yeah, this is your area of expertise. I don't know much about plants.
Oh, they're fine. They're fine. Plants are nice. Some smell really nice.
Yeah, so I want me to try it.
How can you even try it though, Derek? Like how they're just gonna pass it.
Does
Like,
it even have a sense of taste?
He has been working on trying to become more, and it's naturally happening. He's becoming more and more sentient. So, but he can't. The moment he opens his mouth, he's fucking dead because it's an opening. So I don't know.
How does he speak?
It's basically a fake plated mouth that he uses with the living. Because up until that point, his mouth wasn't moving, and all you heard was like an echo through the armor. But now it actually sounds like he's talking. So he's like, and he puts it to his mouth, and it squishes on his face. He's like, I haven't figured out how to digest things yet.
Well, you don't digest it, Derek.
Fucking shit.
It's not to eat.
No, it's...
I thought it was weird. It's made out of paper and shit.
Yeah,
Humans are weird. Why do you eat paper?
No, we just inhale it.
Inhale?
Yeah.
What's inhaling?
When you like take a deep breath in and stuff.
That's when their chests move up and down.
Yeah.
Everyone does that. I don't do that. Maybe I should do that.
To try one of these, you will have to do that because I don't know how else you're gonna do it.
Oh, I did recently make a heart. It's so difficult to make though. I just want to make more animals. And this is when the dog comes and goes, Papa, I am an animal. I am a dog.
You do that, Derek. It's your passion, so go for it.
Yeah, and he says, maybe you need to find someone else. But I'm going to the new house.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah, I'm going to see him. We're going to be excited. Come along, Mittens. And Mittens is just like, meow. You also notice people are screaming significantly less. Because wherever Derek used to go, there used to be at least one or two women that'd be like, oh my god, what the hell is that? But now people are just like, oh, it's Derek.
Nice.
Especially after the Colosseum gave him a bit of
yeah,
gave him a bit of
good crack.
Yeah, good crack.
Notoriety.
So every once in a while, people will come up to you and be like, hi Kira. And you'll be like, who the fuck's that?
it's Kira, she wouldn't be happy either way. She's unfazed. Unexcited.
So what are you going to do with the cigarettes then? Are you going to try and get a random person off the street?
If anyone responded to my shouting.
Only Derek did.
Then that'll be that.
There might be customers.
I was tempted to give some to Ron, but he's a bit too young for nicotine.
Fucking hell. A drug addicted dragon.
Please don't.
Oh no.
I kind of want to know.
There is only one other person there who is the Dryad, but she seems to be a bit...
skeptical of moving in her
Yeah.
fellow her brothers and sisters.
I guess that's me done.
There are the shop employees.
Oh yeah, there's James and Tish.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't have reacted. They're doing their jobs basically. They're what they're paid to do.
Mm. Yeah, no, I'll probably be mentally planning this meeting I have now.
So you're just going to stay in the garden?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the weather like?
Disc-like, like you could see the outside from very far away, but it looks clear basically.
Nice. Yeah, cool.
How many rooms do they have again?
So on the bottom floor, you've got 6 large rooms with kitchens, dining rooms, play areas. Basically, it's your fine and dine sort of like area and like sit and chat. The people seat. Yeah. And then the top floor, then you've got like a small foyer that goes up, and then to the side, and you've got 6 bedrooms, all of various different sizes. You've got one which seems to be the master bedroom, and then you've got another 4 bedrooms which are like various in sizes.
Nice. 5 bedrooms. Okay.
So 6 in total.
6 in total.
1 master bedroom, 5 in various different sizes.
Okay, yeah. And basement.
Yeah, when you go down there, it looks like it's mostly been cleaned up.
Yeah.
Like there's no stains or anything. But every once in a while, you will see a vial or a keg of some sort.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hire someone to figure out the fuck that is. I'll do that later. Probably
okay.
time for meeting, I'm guessing.
I like how whenever something happens, you're just like, I'll hire someone.
I'll hire someone.
I'll hire someone.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. The character's on the cusp of retirement.
When you're looking through all the houses, eventually when you get back to the basement, these two are here, and Derek is just behind the mittens.
Oh God, Derek. Room upstairs. Biggest one's mine. Fuck off. Biggest one's mine. Go get a room.
Would he?
Oh, am I living here?
Yeah.
And what about Tish and James?
They get to stay at the other place because that's their thing.
Oh, they.
I mean, ask them if they want to live here.
Is there a
It'll cost
furnace?
them more to live here.
Is it a furnace?
No, that's what the shop is for.
Oh, well,
I'm now separating us from the shop. We don't have to work where other people live, rather where other people work.
but I like working.
I mean, I know you like working, but it doesn't stop you from going down there whenever you'd like.
So
By all means, stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. And he walks away. He says, "Oh, I leave dog here though.
Why?
Do you like dog?
I love dog.
Would you rather mittens?"
No. No.
It's
Dogs are
too-
loyal.
Wouldn't be too bad.
Well, I was walking up the street and everyone likes a cat and dog. Everyone's got one. There was one in a handbag. Don't know what it was doing in the handbag. Like, what if it shits everywhere?
It's not that person's
That's
problem.
their problem.
It's not that person's problem. It's whoever they hand the bag to after the dogs are taken out.
I don't get that.
Don't worry.
I don't get.
Don't worry.
Okay.
High society, Derek.
Yeah.
But we are high society. We're on the 4th disc. It's very high up.
Rich, pretentious bastards who haven't earned what they've got.
Are they like high elves?
To a degree, I guess.
Oh, they're half.
Have we really earned what we've got? He does all the hard
I've
work.
earned what we've got. Yes, I have.
High elves. So but they look human, but they're high elves.
Yes. Yes, Derek.
Okay.
And it's half elves?
No. Elves, Derek, yes.
You start, well, anyway, he's walking back to the furnace. He'll go, hi, Alf, and you hear in the background, I'm a thorough pedigree of orc, thank you very much.
Oh,
Look at you.
And he's just like, okay, orc, hi, Alf.
Cunt. Christ. And yeah, just gonna sort of take it all in.
Okay, to the meeting, I suppose.
Yeah.
You go back to the Pillow, the pretentious tavern. The only person there, no, there's 2 people there, who is Viola and Moonshine.
Nice.
They said, as you come to the dining room area, they're just like, oh, we're not doing the 3-course
Good.
other stuff. She says there's snacks on the table, help yourselves.
They're paid for, right?
Yes,
Good.
they're paid for Christ's sakes.
Who?
Alright, okay. It's just a buffet table, so there's finger sandwiches, cupcakes, stuff like that.
Pile it on.
Yeah. So she says, let's get down to business. Me and
To defeat the hunger.
Miss Moonshine have been working together. And we've been exchanging information, should we say.
Okay.
We've also done a little experimentation with the rifts. Up until this point, all I've known about rifts is they randomly open and then they randomly close after a certain disclosed time. The only thing other than that I could discern is they had various degrees of strength. So for example, depending on how strong it is, resulted in what came out of it. So a very strong rift could have its own demi-plane in it, per se. If weak rifts tend to drop things like humanoids and maybe small weapons and items and stuff like that. So basically, Outworlders are weak rifts, and anything stronger than that we consider a fine, should we say.
Sure.
However, Miss Moonshine has told me, and after a number of experimentation I can confirm this, that not only are there various different strengths, but there's various different, how do I word this correctly? Different frequencies in which the rifts act.
What does that mean?
Long story short, not only does the rifts vary in strength, they also vary in how they function and where they come from.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, as we've heard, alternate realities, but also we know they come from other planes. Also, once or twice we have heard of rifts opening to different times. So in the past and the future, stuff like that.
Are they all one way? There's none that you can enter and leave at the same time?
The ones that make significantly large demiplanes, it may be possible. But from what I have gathered, the ones that make demiplanes are very cut off from their own plane of existence. So it's like cutting off a slice of cake and put it on a different plate.
Ooh, cake.
And she says, yes, there is cake.
Well, I'm in my garden.
No, I assumed you were at the meeting now.
Yeah, I guess I would be.
Yeah, okay, so cake.
Oh. Okay, yeah, cake.
Oh, but
Any more news of the
Cake is a
dwarves?
lie.
yeah, what's happening up north?
Oh, I haven't paying attention to that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, sweet.
Oh, that's got nothing to do with us.
I beg to differ, but okay.
She doesn't know what you've seen, does she?
Yeah, and I said that under my breath, I guess.
Yeah, okay. She says, it just means that the dwarves are significantly weaker now.
Is that good? Is that bad? I'd say bad.
It means that if the royal capital ever made a move, they would have the upper hand.
What's to say they're not the ones that made the move?
That's entirely possible, she says, but they're not.
They've coexisted for such a long
They
time.
have. They've coexisted for God knows how long. They
yeah,
ended
but
trade
Pandora's
deals.
part of the royal cap, and she's batshit fucking crazy, as we've already seen. She's got friends.
She's probably still recovering.
She would. Pandora's probably one of the least ones that would do that sort of stuff, because although she's batshit crazy, she does like intelligent people and uses them to a benefit. And the dwarves do like to make weapons, and she makes weapons. So it was a hand in marriage, should we say?
Yes,
Mm.
fair. So she'd help them.
Work with them. Help is not.
Yeah.
Help is strong.
Yeah.
If it furthered her cause, probably.
Mm.
So who would attack them?
Right now, nobody would benefit of it. Not from the royal capital either. Like I said, they've opened trade deals with them.
Could be a large group of outworlders.
Potentially, but what about the royal cap?
They wouldn't touch the dwarves.
Would they not?
No, as long as the avatar was there, which is they're no longer there technically right now because they're probably dead. Yeah, but even then, they're not hostile.
Who, the royal cap?
No, the royal
The
capital. No, the royal capital are not hostile. No, nobody's hostile really. We're in the middle of a cold war. If anyone, the only people that would be willing to attack right now is Finrazda, but they've got too much of a sweet deal going on between all three places.
What if one of the houses isn't so sweet anymore?
What, our three houses in Finrazda? The Smithner family wouldn't touch the dwarves because they're half dwarves and they're smithers. She'll turn to Miss Moonshine and say, "Have you killed anyone up there?" And she goes, "Oh, why would I do that sort of thing?" She says, and she sort of like looks a bit sketchy. And she goes, "She wouldn't kill them." I mean, she's intelligent, but she's got no common sense. And she says this out loud, she's got no common sense. And Miss Moonshine sort of like pokes her ears out loud. She says, "I've got lots of common sense." And she goes, "Uh-huh. Mm-hmm." And she put her cigarette on the table.
Who needs common sense? What did you say in this?
You're saying this is character?
Yeah.
Don't you have high wisdom, she says?
Oh yeah, but not in regard of common sense.
She just looks at you
Would
blankly.
the religious capital probably have nothing to do with it?
Religious capital probably won't attack them because they're very I want to say like hippies, but everyone's happy there and they don't give a shit as long as everyone leaves them alone. They just don't like the royal capital because they're assholes. And the royal capital are assholes, but they'll keep to their own selves, and as long as you keep giving them what they want, they don't care.
What about this woman that I saw in a dream attacking them?
I haven't heard about that. You could
Describe.
share.
Yes.
So the same woman you saw
Yeah.
with fate, or in your fever dream. So this could be just another fever dream, but it is a bit coincidental. So there's some merit to it. She'll start tapping the table. I don't know anyone like that, she says, though.
They're potentially using a disguised self. Have to be powerful, but
she tries this, pauses for a moment. Disguise self would be too weak. Alter self would be slightly stronger, but
polymorph then.
A true polymorph, perhaps.
Isn't that one of the most powerful spells
in existence?
Yes, true polymorph is a level 9
And
spell.
you've already mentioned that no one, apart from maybe one person, could do that.
A handful of people. Like she says, I know of them, and but I can't physically cast them because I don't have the ability to. Miss Wonder has the ability to, but she doesn't have the knowledge, which is, and then Miss Wonder sort of like perks her ears up at true polymorph, and she's just like,
Okay.
So yeah, we shouldn't concern ourselves with it. We should just
Carry on.
stick to what we've aimed to do with the Seekers.
our aim right now, she says, is to find the Seekers, find more information about what's happening with the gods and the rifts specifically. Because if the Seekers are exploiting a rift somehow or otherworldly
Then we
plane,
need to find them. Where are they?
which is why
You
we brought you.
mentioned the rifts, Feywild. Did you mention that there was any with the dwarves? Or was that was one left of there in a story or something, wasn't there?
Sorry?
Did someone mention it? There was one Seeker.
Oh.
With the dwarfs, or maybe the alternate reality.
Oh, that's right. She said Jules did mention somebody called Lauren would be with the dwarves, but that was in his reality. We can't confirm if that was true or not. And if a Seeker was with the dwarves, we would know about it. Maybe in that world, Seekers were more open. Is a possibility.
So you found no evidence with your investigations of the rifts to do with Seekers, just the way they work.
I have right now trying to find a way to how they work, how they function, and also if the Seekers had a way to exploit it, which is why we brought you here today.
Okay.
We haven't found anything out of the ordinary, she says. Well, rifts are not ordinary, but your average rift is open and it's probably closed within a minute.
Okay.
However, there is one odd rift that we have found which probably has a large space contained in it, which seems like a possibility. The issues, though, is one, where it's located, and two, its hostile nature.
How is a rift hostile?
It may not be the rift itself, maybe the things would come from the rift.
So, the rift is right in the middle between Finrasda and the royal capital.
Like, completely in the middle of?
It's in between the two capitals. What this means is that it has been explored, but it's been more of a joint effort on the parties because nobody can decide who owns it, basically. However, if we were to talk about pure military might, the royal capital has the edge on Finrasda. So they, from what I've heard, they have been pushing on Finrasda to back out.
Oh, so they want it all for themselves?
Yes.
And Finrasda don't want them to?
Nah, Finrasda was interested in the rift, but it's more interested in exploiting the information that comes out of the rift.
Yes.
How do Finrasda even make decisions like that? Aren't the three families sort of
in it together?
Like
This again.
not all together. Like they're not all together. If you know what I mean, they have their own agendas.
The Smither family wouldn't be. Basically, it comes down to what the Blacken family want because they're the heads of the three family. So if there is a decision to be made, it's made through them. The only way that they can question it if both the Wundler family and the Smithler family got together and said no. But that rarely happens because the Wundler family are quiet observers. So usually what it comes to is the Barkham family say, we'll do this. The Smithler family once in a while say no. But the Wundler family just go,
Sounds about right. Okay.
No offense, Mooney.
She goes, oh, I say I have power over things, but my family, my mother and father are still technically the heads. I'm just more of a...
Chess piece.
They like to think that, she says. She says I'm stronger than them. I think we've already gone all over this.
Huh.
And she sort of like go back to her thinking about true polymorph. So she says, so the rift is volatile in nature because it's politically entailed. And second of all, apparently the rift is... she says, when you went to the rift with fate in it, or your fever dream, she says, you were sucked in.
Uh-huh.
It's similar to that in nature.
Oh.
If you get too close to it, it will lash out or suck you in or a combination. Basically, you could pull your limbs off, basically, if you're not careful.
Brilliant.
That sounds painful.
Great, because that's all I need.
Why would anyone fight for it then?
Because whatever's inside of it seems quite important.
Which is?
We don't know.
What reports have you heard?
Finrasda, the only people that they send out are direct subordinates of the three families, so getting a lot of information out of them is difficult.
Yeah.
I've asked Mooney about it, but
Even Mooney won't tell us.
she says, I am a quiet observer.
Right, and obviously an observer observes, so tell us what you saw.
I haven't seen anything personally, she
That's
says.
a lie.
Insight.
Yeah, insight.
No, 10.
She'll go over to Kaylin and sort of like go behind him and she's like, they're picking on me.
Seriously?
Oh,
I'm just curious.
Oh.
17.
Okay, that's fine. I got plus 10 to my rolls anyway. Kidding, before you even get a spell off, boy. Well, no, I probably wouldn't.
they're picking on me, Kaylin.
I'm not picking on her.
We just want some. We just need the information to help
being a
us
snowflake.
progress. That's all.
And she says, but however,
you
I
don't
have
really
gone...
take in much information, so I wouldn't blame you if you don't remember or don't recall.
She goes, well, it's not really that important to me because it's got nothing to do with magic or backup or anything fun, she says.
Oh, bro.
She's only 16, for Christ's sake.
It's good when things are fun.
Yeah, she says. I like it when the red stuff comes out.
Oh, Jesus. Out of what now?
Oh,
Bodies.
no.
You're a freak.
No.
She goes, no, I don't do it intentionally. Just people randomly attack me for no reason and then...
Why do people randomly attack you?
Oh, they don't like me.
Who?
Well, every once in a while there's a little bit of a... not a coup, I would say. More like 5 or 10 people try to kill me once a year, she says. It's happened a couple of times.
Great, okay, sure.
If you ever want to have a cup of tea and a chat to unwind and help, you know where to find me, okay?
Oh no, I have my experiments to calm me down.
What experiments?
Oh, well, you know, I mess around with potions and spell scrolls and...
Oh, potions?
Yes, she
Just
said.
bought a house that's got loads of stuff in the basement. It's really weird. Do you want to have a look?
Oh, I know about it, she says.
Oh.
Yes. She just looks at you likely.
Well, tell me.
Oh, the guy in there, he was doing some weird stuff.
Okay.
It's similar.
We need to have a word.
Well, no we don't, she says.
Yes, we do.
Oh, they're picking on me, Kayla.
It's a friendly word.
Well, look, say the friendly word then. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
That's never done, she says. Good.
We need to have a word, a at some point about the house and what he did and tried. And
Oh, whatever. She says it was some transmutation stuff. She says
Jesus, not transmute.
she was trying to splice humans and animals together.
Oh God.
Edward.
It's not like nature hasn't done that before anyway.
Really?
You've not heard stories of centaurs? And, well, we've seen one. The satyr is...
That's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What she's doing,
It's
he's
not
doing,
natural.
it's doing.
He's gone now, she says.
Where?
Let's just say he's not a problem anymore.
Is that what happens to your boyfriends?
No, she says. I don't have any boyfriends.
Oh, sure.
I only have really good friends.
Boyfriend.
Yeah, I don't know what... she's really clueless at this. She's like, I don't know what they're saying.
Never
He's
mind.
just pushing you a bit too much. You don't understand.
you.
So Amy just goes, enough of the prattle, she says. She just goes, here's the deal. The rift is volatile, so people tend not to go near it. So that gives us a chance to...
Get in, get out.
Yes. But we have to do it sneakily.
I can do that.
And she says, okay, you haven't steered us wrong so far, she
No,
says.
yeah. Tell us.
What, just you do your thing, get in there, get the information and get out, she says.
Yeah, what information?
And one person who'll make this a lot more difficult.
Derek.
Derek.
We can't bring Derek this time, can
You okay with that?
we? I'm fine with that.
We don't know what would happen if he's no risk as well.
I agree.
Derek,
Well, last time he just came in with us. He didn't have a very good time.
But they said that the rifts vary.
Volatile. Yeah, I agree. I think
Vary in both frequency and size and
this one.
power.
I think he should definitely sit out. Did he come to the meeting actually?
No, he went.
No,
You made
I
him
was
go
gonna
back.
say-
Well, he didn't go. Made
No,
back
he
to
chose.
Phyllis.
Yeah,
He chose to go back to
and he's
Phyllis.
chosen not to come. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah, I guess he knew. I guess we'll have to say to him he's not coming with us this time.
You can send one of his familiars to keep an eye on
I
us.
don't think we should even take one of them.
Fair play.
The dog is with you, though.
Hey boy.
Iron dog.
Is Derek listening in?
No, I do not have a connection like Mittens.
Bullshit.
No,
Hi Derek.
I don't.
What happened? You were saying Borklet.
No,
I know, I'm having a fucking conversation.
my programming has been updated.
No, it has?
Yes.
And that's how Derek's listening in?
No, I am sentient. He does not want me to be a part of his existence.
Okay, so what can you do? Who's a good doggo?
I can bite things.
Oh god.
I can also fly.
Wow.
Oh god. He's
So
a
good one.
he's a mastiff, isn't he?
Yeah. No, he's got direwolf stats.
Direwolf
essentially.
stats. So
Except he's got a fly speed, basically.
Sweet. I can ride him like a fucking horse.
You'd need... No, you'd have to do a animal handling check.
Yeah. I might have to buy a saddle.
Mm.
And barding to make him not
Disappear.
squishy.
Yeah. Cool. Sweet. Yeah. Okay. Well, point us in the direction of it then.
She says, like you said, it's bang in the middle of Finrasda in the royal capital.
Okay. Then what do we need to
Hey,
take with us?
Mooney, can you get us there in an instant?
Okay, that too.
Not all of you, she says. Probably 2 or 3 of you.
Well, we all need to get there, so
Can you do it 2 separate trips?
like that, yeah. That's a good idea. Nice.
I mean, she says... Yes.
For me?
Oh
No.
Ding. Oh god.
Oh, for you, she says. Oh,
Ah.
right.
Does she blush?
No.
Oh, boo, that's not fair.
This isn't her first rodeo.
She's ridden that horse before.
She's 16, for God's sake.
Fair enough. Okay.
So she'll say, so who wants to go first?
Nope. You can do it in twos.
Well, I'll send 3 of you and then 3 of you again.
I'm up for going.
Oh, there you go.
So you and the dragon count as one thing, as long as you stand really close to each other.
Okay.
Well, the dragon
Just
will
hug it really
stand
tight.
on you, won't it?
Just get up. Okay, move it tight.
He'll slither around.
No,
Yeah.
that'll kill you because the dragon's getting big now, I guess.
Mhm,
He's
You're
not.
only like 3 foot and a
He's still a
half.
wormling, so he's the same size as you,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still only 3 foot and a half.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Who else would like to go?
Yeah.
I guess that's my
Might as
idea.
well get on with it.
Okay, bye guys.
She'll say, don't worry about the vertigo. Oh, how high up would it be?
Ground level.
Oh yes, of
We can't
course.
fly.
Oh yeah.
You know that thing about common sense we were talking about like a moment ago?
She click her fingers and you're gone. And you up.
I'm on an island and naked.
Shit!
No!
No, you end up in a forest, but you're like about 15, 20 feet, so you hit a couple of branches and then yeah.
Oh.
And then about 6 seconds later, the rest of the party with you.
Before we go, I'll give a thumbs up and a laugh too.
But everyone's at ground level except for you. Yeah.
I'm bruised.
I'm Kira. Nice to meet you, Bruce.
What
Fuck
happened?
off.
What happened there, Garbage?
She dropped me 10 foot up. I'm only 3 foot as it is. That's really far.
How did I survive it? How did I?
Oh no, you were a ground level.
You were aground.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she likes you.
And then finally, dog appears.
Oh god, why did she let you come?
How do I feel?
About the dog.
No, the teleportation.
Tell me how it feels.
First time it's happened, you know.
There was, as she said, there was slight vertigo, but nothing stat inducing. So it's just like you get a slight dizziness, but like in a couple of seconds, you're okay. Is that mine?
You and having it.
Fuck you. This is my water. The DM needs it.
Well, we've no idea where we're going.
She said
I'm guessing she put us close.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing we know.
Not all who wander are lost.
Then where are we going?
Maybe there's some.
So we're lost.
We're wandering.
The dog pipes and goes, I am dog. I have a map.
Wow, good dog.
Then yes.
I can lead you out the forest. I do not know where the rift is, but once we're out of the forest, we'll see it, right? And it sounds like he's trying to do a question mark, but
What?
it's not. It's
Right.
monotone.
What can we
It's
see
very
here?
monotone.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
I do not have fingers.
It's a metaphor for me.
We'll
Wait.
follow you. Now go.
Where is the map? Where are you keeping your map?
In my head,
Okay, good dog.
yes, I connect to a satellite.
Nice.
You. Oh god.
Wait, what's a satellite?
It's
those things that Amy uses.
Yeah, for our archive.
The archive thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that. And he's connected to that. You're connected to Amy's satellites.
No, just the one.
Okay, but that means
When did Derek make a satellite?
that too. Yeah, when did that happen?
Oh, Master made a satellite. He
When
contacted.
did he launch it?
He contacted Amy, and Amy said, "This is how you do it." And he was like, "K," and he tried to do the K as a question mark again, but it was monotone.
Okay, right, fine, whatever. We haven't got time for this. We'll follow you.
Onwards, dog.
Okay, I am dog.
I'm Kira.
Hello, Kira. You are small.
He's literally doing
Yes.
Groot, isn't he?
Yeah.
I am Groot. A little bit more useful.
So
Hey,
after
Groot is awesome.
about 15-20 minutes, you eventually led up outside the forest,
Yes.
and where you landed.
thought he wasn't going to lead us anywhere.
Outside the forest, you're sort of like on an elevated, I wouldn't say mountain, but you're on elevated land basically, and it's about half a mile down basically.
A hill.
A hill.
I just never leveled up my HP.
Oh,
From 6 to 7.
what?
You look around and you do notice it's kind of hard to miss. There's like, I want to say a fairly large rift, but it's probably the same size as probably this room.
Nice.
and it's sort of like a small black hole. So there's like it's like the color around it is dissipating, even though it's fairly dark now. It's darker.
You still see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably just on the outskirts, there's 2 camps.
Is it affecting the geography in any way?
It looks like when it first appeared, it did, because the area looks like it's
Yeah.
warped slightly, but it's stationary right now.
No. Okay.
So it hasn't really affected like the wildlife or plant life or anything.
It probably did when it initially came, but not right now. It's not doing anything. But like I said, there's 2 camps on the outskirts of it.
How close?
What banners are flying?
No banners in particular.
Ooh. Can we tell one's royal?
Roll perception.
What is more technological?
Perception, yeah.
18.
A 1 plus.
19. 19.
Oh, 7.
That's fucking good, actually.
21.
You see, first of all you think, okay, there's no banners. Is there any steam militia? No steam militia. Also, it doesn't feel like a Finrasda tent, basically, or it doesn't look like a Finrasdan thing. It looks more clean, more well put together.
More royal.
Yes.
Well, both camps look that way.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We'll approach the rift.
Not okay.
We might probably do it without. Is it
Stealthily.
like? Is it like a plane? Like, is there like nothing?
Let me try and draw it for you. Do you have a pen? No, you have a pen? Do you have a pen, Dan?
What's a pen?
That pen, right? That's good. Okay.
No.
Either way, don't matter.
I will use both.
Uh-oh.
I know both.
So this is a rift.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's like warpy and shit around it.
Rift.
Yeah.
RIPing.
The 2 camps are here. Oh, that's nice.
All the possibilities.
If you try.
Oh, is it literally just like 2 tents?
Yeah. This is the forested
They're
area.
tiny tents. Smaller than people.
Oh, you're right. This is about the same size as this room.
Yeah.
So like you probably could even fit one
Fucking
person in that
huge.
tent. Yeah, I have to draw a bigger.
A bonfire.
Oh, but it was really good and everything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, fine.
So that close.
No, well, no, actually. We're about half a mile up here somewhere.
Nice. This is a rough map.
This is a rough map.
Yeah, not to scale.
So then this is all like mountainous area, but it's not like a steep slope, it's a low slope.
That's places to sort of take cover and shelter
Um,
and avoid attention.
There's a forest over here, but like the area around it, like I said, is warped. So like it is like an open area basically.
Cool.
How close, like, to like what sort of proximity are we talking about where it does become barren?
Probably within 150 feet or so.
You might have to make a sprint to avoid attention towards the end.
Yeah.
Trying.
I think it was a
Is that
seagull.
seagull or police siren?
I'm pretty sure it's a seagull.
Both.
Dog
Ooh.
says.
Seagull
Did
police.
Derek make a police like seagull?
Dog says. Unfortunately, I am autonomous, so I do not have access to any spells.
Didn't expect you to.
How about there's a spell called silence? Why don't you try that?
I do not have any arcana. I am afraid.
Okay.
We need to be quiet. That's what I'm saying.
I am very quiet. I am dog.
Good dog.
No speaking. Bark.
He looks around you and goes, "Does anyone else do the silence thing?"
Yeah, we all do. Shh.
No, I mean the spell to make it
Oh.
easier.
Yeah, but she's not here
She's not
today.
here.
Oh.
She slept in.
Well, this is terrible, he says.
No, that's decent. It's a decent amount of cover until we get that close.
Yeah, I can sneak up nicely too.
I know of a spell called Pass Without a Trace. Does anyone know how to cast that? And you look at the druid.
No.
That is a lie.
He's got full canine, hasn't he?
Well, I can go invisible when we get a little bit closer.
I guess you're the only one going into the rift. Good luck with that.
I'm stealthing up.
I am dog.
I'm stealthing up.
Yeah, like sort of stealth up. Maybe we throw some sort of
Maybe you can just carry some bushes around or something.
I just shorten up.
I thought like if it's mountainous, it would be like crags and stuff that we can dip and hide in rocks. And
Yeah,
stuff.
but like at 150 feet, you'd be.
Yeah, but like that's what
Yeah.
we might have like a dash without getting caught.
That's
We are
easy enough.
stealthing up then?
I've got 45-foot movement. That's easy enough.
Take you 12 seconds.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll stealth with advantage to
12.
being invisible.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's right.
2.
I'm
One time.
I'm gonna roll for dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my
Does
stealth is
does
30.
Ron roll?
17.
Nice.
30.
And it's 30.
I get plus 11 and I guidance myself.
11. You got into teeth.
Yeah. This is my prodigy.
Oh yeah.
Dog got a 17. Dog is fine.
Yeah, me and dog got 17.
Dog is stealthy as fuck. Nice.
Every once in a while you hear, I am dog.
Shut your fuck.
At least I'm doing it better than you.
Oh.
I am dog.
I will fucking kill you and eat you. I can't, you're metal.
You can't kill me.
I might have a plan for when we get a bit closer to the rift.
Okay, what's the plan?
Pig it.
I could use firebolt to set alight one of the tents to distract them while we make our way to the
Sweet, yeah, do that.
while we make our way to the I can do it subtly if need be, but I doubt they'll hear me from 150 feet, 120 feet away. Is it even vocal?
I think it is.
It is vocal static, but I can be quiet and do it.
That'd be great.
So when we get within 120 feet of the tents,
I forgot that.
I will cast firebolt at the tent to set on fire. So if anyone's
Nice.
distracted while we head towards the rift,
So you're casting fireball on the tent.
firebolt.
Fireball, okay.
So just a cantrip. It sets something alight when it hits.
So you safely get to the 150 feet to the opening, basically.
Yeah, but then I'll have to travel 30 feet forward
Yeah,
to get in
your-
range
Okay.
because it's 120 feet range.
Roll attack.
Will I technically have advantage because of stealth, or because like?
If you're invisible, then yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
No. But it's a tent. It's a tent.
Yeah, I know. So, you know, two ones can be a
It's a
thing.
mechanic thing.
Oh, one's a 19. So
Yeah,
that's
you're hitting.
28.
You're hitting a stationary object.
Yeah.
roll damage. Just see how much gets on fire quickly.
What's Ron doing?
Hmm?
Ron, the dragon.
He's literally standing on, not standing on your shoulders, but he's wrapped around your
I was
shoulders.
going to say that might be painful.
11.
11 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tent is on fire.
Go,
are you
go,
running?
go, go.
Yeah, are you running for it? Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Wait, are we sure we're going in? This is scary now. Now I'm here.
I'm just pegging it. I'm already halfway there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would have done a dash. You've done 90 feet, so you're
Yeah.
basically 60 feet within reach of it.
Like I said, I'm halfway there.
I will enter last due to the nature that I'm unseeable. So I'll see if someone notices us going in.
Yeah, do it.
Can we do a perception check to see if someone notices?
I'm rolling to see what happens. Basically, carry on.
Should I
Oh
roll?
yeah, because we might just get blended.
Don't know. Yeah.
Will it blend?
I'm just gonna roll perception to see if anyone's like looking towards
missed
us
that.
rather than focus on their tents being set.
I'm stealthing up. I'm going to stealth to save on.
Oh, that's a 10.
Yeah. No.
I'm happy with
No,
my
no.
2 stealth. That's
That's
interesting.
still a 17.
Oh, for God's sakes. When you get within 50 feet, which probably work as the first one, he's sucked in basically. Yeah.
Well, bye.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing, not a bad thing.
Yeah, let's follow him. Follow.
I'm going to wait to see if anyone's looking. You guys go.
Is it turned on at the...
No, it wasn't in. And like, carry on.
That's what she said.
Is it in? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you all continuing running?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next. Okay. So who's next now? You all dashing?
I'm going to be last.
Because you're 30 feet, are you?
I'm 30 feet, yeah, I'm also invisible.
But you're
so
25, aren't you?
I'm 30.
What are you?
What?
Or speed?
25 because I'm halving.
Yeah, so you're last.
Oh.
These two will get there next. They're fine and get sucked in with 50 feet. When you get to the last 5 feet, you start hearing voices.
Oh, bugger.
I did say that I'll be the last to go in.
Oh, you're making
I'll
sure.
keep an
I
eye.
could kind of.
So you two both hear the
Because I'm
I
voices.
could use my wings to try and get in it quicker.
If you had started from the hill and done a, you should have done that.
The very weather coming.
Got it.
Yeah, but as you hear the voices as you get within 5 feet of it.
Well, what are the voices? Hopefully they're just saying fire.
From where you're standing, you can't hear much, but are you continuing running?
Yeah, I can't see them then. I still just see the tent ablaze, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What are the voices saying?
Roll perception, I suppose, but
I'm too far ahead, am
yeah, you're in the rift.
You're in the
essentially.
rift.
26.
I?
A combination of fire, we're under attack, stuff like that.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna be really inclined to go in there, I guess.
Yeah, so you're sucked in.
They won't know we're here by the time they look.
So you're both sucked in.
Oh, here goes nothing.
Let's do the time warp again.
Right, okay. So let me describe what you see. So, when you, on the initial of walking into the rift, it's like walking in from day to night, even though you were night. It's night to night, basically. But like, it's much darker. The atmosphere is very dark, but natural dim light can be seen everywhere. So think of an ethereal glow.
Sounds like a Shadowfell to me.
Yeah, a very ethereal glow everywhere.
Oh no.
Where you land is a large garden with trees, flowers, and shrubbery. It looks like, do you know, like when you get to sort of like a mansion and there's like a small garden and like a pathway in the middle, and it's all like grandiose on a small scale. Am I describing it well?
Like walking through Royal Chelsea Flower Show.
Yes, not so much that. You see a couple of shrubberies which have been cut up into certain like poses.
It's just like obviously a decent looking
Garden, basically, yeah. So yeah, that's where you end up. The rift begins where the garden ends, basically. So if you look behind you, there's just complete blackness.
This kind of reminded me of home until I saw the.
So basically, all dark. You see like a grandiose garden with shrubbery that's been cut up into sort of like different poses.
Talking completely dark, as in. You can't see anything. Pitch.
If it wasn't for this ethereal light which is on everything, it would be complete darkness.
It's got luminescent glows.
It's like everything in luminescent glows. It's like somebody's thrown like glow putty everywhere or something. Except more cloudy. It's like ectoplasm, I suppose, is the other way to describe it.
We can see each other?
Yeah, you can see each other.
Sweet.
Like you yourselves are all full coloured and not in dark. It looks like you're in the day, basically.
Just as a note, I do have 120 feet dark vision if it is.
It's not
too
relevant.
dark.
It's fine. Everything's just covered in dim light essentially.
Nice.
Yeah, so you're in this garden.
Well, we're here now.
How's the weather and stuff like?
When you look up, it's all black.
Wow.
So it's literally
So
I whistle.
how would can I work out how there's been greenery and stuff here, considering it wouldn't, yeah.
Amy has described it to you that it's like a piece of the plane has been severed and put somewhere else. So in theory, it's got its own atmosphere.
This could be two different areas.
Also, there's plants here, so it's continually giving up oxygen regardless.
Oh yeah, that could have been a thing. We could have just been sucked into it.
Yeah.
Can I use Druidcraft to see what the weather or what anything's going to be like for the next day here?
You can do that, but while you're doing that, roll perception to see if you still did anything.
Scary. What does it mean?
15.
Yeah, you're a bit too far away. Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay. Take 5 steps.
No, oh, here we go.
Should we work out what's here before we start announcing our presence? We don't.
Well, go on then. Work out what we're doing here.
Stealth up.
We need to go, don't we?
Go on then. I'll follow you.
You're just talking to air, I'm invisible.
Stealth up. 28.
I can do that too. Gotta roll disadvantage. See if I can hit myself. Well, that's the problem. Cloak displacement.
What is that roll? 13 stealth with advantage.
Are we stealthy?
Yeah, I've already gone off.
19.
Is it masochistic that I wanted to keep the 2 from before?
No.
I got a 12.
What, you go, oh, sorry, 12.
Yeah, I got 12.
Oh, dog.
Not a 2.
Doggo. What about the dragon?
The dragon
Yeah,
is on
I
top of her, so.
Is this how dragons
Hopefully in a friendly way.
This is like 3 times our weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine, and you walk through the garden. It's a fairly large garden, and there's like a main pathway made of gravel.
Is it anywhere we recognise?
It's like moisture, like the plants, like they have like water.
Are you physically inspecting the plants?
I'll probably just run my hands through them as we walk.
They feel hard to the touch.
Like plastic flowers. Like
No, as in they're still like rock.
So like I literally would do that and I just hit it and then nothing would happen. Like
You may get cut if it depends on what you
I'd
feel.
have to like push forward to any sort of movement.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't feel any movement at all.
That's weird.
Hood down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
These are pretty sturdy plants.
Yeah, that's weird.
The garden is probably about 400, 500 feet long.
Jesus.
So it'll probably take you a couple of minutes to get to the end. And when you get to the end, there's like a large...
Is it garden as far as eyes can see? Like sort of...
you can see a gate on the other side, basically. But it's a fairly large metal gate. So it feels like... The only way I can describe it is a mansion driveway. You know, like when you go down like a mansion and like you've got the gravel and then you sound like cars probably drive down here and the gates would open.
Calais.
Yeah. So you get to the end of the gate and to the side there is a signpost or like something engraved on one of the shrubberies.
Is it too far away to see or can we see it?
You could walk over to it and read it essentially.
Walk over and have a read of it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll be looking at this as well.
Is it in a language you understand? Actually, that's a good thing because you usually a different language.
Unfortunately, it is not in a language you understand. It is Old Common.
Oh god.
However,
I have a comprehend language.
it wouldn't work. It's the only spell that doesn't work.
So I don't
Yeah.
why.
Because law reasons.
Because DM's got a fun too.
Aw.
Law reasons.
Do I summon
Is it like
or that
goo?
work? Different planes.
Stu, is the text
I
goo
feel
done to something?
Yes.
Chalk, paper,
Yeah.
rubbing.
Yeah.
Just get a copy for Amy.
Okay, I was just gonna go, Amy, hello.
They're a different plane. I'm not sure if that.
It might work. Reasons.
No.
Well, let's try.
worth
I wonder
a
if
try.
the
So
That'd be
I'm just
amazing
going
if
to
it
get the
did
rubbing
work.
of it.
I wonder if the statue would work.
I don't know.
Oh God! Please don't do that. I'd actually have to think what happens.
No, I don't
I have some sort of knowledge of rifts from what my parents said they went through a rift. So
Has my
Yeah, good.
Druidcraft
keep
came up with anything?
keep a scratching of that.
What are you looking for specifically? Sorry.
Well, it mainly aims towards predicting the weather and stuff, and considering this is a different rift and I'm already a bit spooked by the trees and that.
Although it has its own atmosphere, it's like it doesn't have its own weather system.
Is the sky like moving? You know, as it normally would.
No, it's completely black.
It's
Darkness.
My old friend.
However, I'd say
we cannot have any idea of climate whatsoever because the plants are like trees.
so. But based on your nature check, you know there's no environment per se. You also know that probably based on what you're seeing around, there's no moisture in the air or anything like that. It's very dry.
No moon or anything.
No moon.
Literally.
How have we managed them to breathe in it?
Because
Has its own
magic.
atmosphere.
Because magic.
It does have an atmosphere, but it doesn't have a weather system.
That's weird. This
I
place is
say we
weird.
go through the gate.
But that's what you were asking specifically. Right?
Yeah.
So I won't give you any more than that.
Oh.
Oh, boo.
Oh.
Ask the right question.
Yeah.
God. Well, it's specifically for the weather, so I'm not going to break
No,
that.
I agree, yeah.
Okay.
I say we go through the gate.
Go.
Oh, nicely.
It's a gate. They can see through the fucking thing.
Are you looking through the gate?
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Oh my goodness.
18.
Ooh.
6.
Ooh.
16.
25.
Okay, so
Take that.
what was that? 18?
16.
And you rolled low.
I know.
You look through and you see movement, but it's like, what the hell is that?
Fuck is moving.
Yeah.
What do you mean by what the hell is that? Is it big? Is it small? Is it lots? Is it
Well,
little?
he can't even discern that without a
Okay.
low roll.
Well, I've
just
got
realised
a
that.
25, so...
Yeah, these two, you see, like it looks like humanoid figures moving around carrying stuff. And then you specifically see, it looks like, so just beyond there, there's like a mansion. You can barely see a mansion. It looks like a very large mansion. In front of it, there are a number of people carrying stuff. You can't make out great details, but it looks like they're carrying stuff out of the mansion. And then in front of the mansion it looks like somebody with a clipboard. It looks like an important person, basically. It looks like to be giving directions.
Oh my.
They look like humans. Well, humanoids, so to speak. So that's the best I can make out. Anyone else? See anything different?
No.
You can't see fuck.
Is it-
I'm just asking the party in character. to
It
see
looks
whether-
like
No.
there's someone with a clipboard over there.
Right.
It looks like they're doing stuff, moving
Is
stuff
that
out.
bad?
I don't know.
Let's go ask then.
Yeah, okay.
I'll follow you.
Oh, you're invisible, aren't you?
No,
Oh, you put it down.
just to show you the fact.
I'll follow you.
Why don't you go and then come back?
That.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll still get a closer look and put the hood on.
Are you trying to open the gate?
How loud is the gate?
It is. It's fairly difficult to open. Like it's like the plants rock hard.
Give me a hand.
We could just throw you over.
How high?
It's probably 40, 50 feet.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's a
You can give it a go.
We'll climb over then.
Is there any way to climb it? Is there any sort of like, is there footfalls
The gates.
or anything?
I'm
Dog.
guessing it's all
The
dead.
dog is with you, and the dog is just shaking his head.
Oh wait, he flies.
No, the dog's shaking his head, but literally he walks to the side of the gate. The shrubbery. He goes, "There's shrubbery," and he just walks through the shrubbery.
What, to the other side of the wall?
Yeah,
Huh.
Oh, so just the gate is the.
but it's very low, so you'd have to crawl. But for him, it's just. But he,
For us, it's fine.
I suppose you just sort of duck your head, I suppose.
Oh well, we could just do that. I guess we can all go then. No, go on your own. It's fine. Go.
Okay, I'll go.
There's dog saying, "I'm ahead."
Shh,
No, you're a dog.
Stay.
He suddenly stops moving when you say stay.
Right, okay, I will move up to get a closer look.
Are you invisible?
Yes, I'm invisible.
Okay, roll stealth at advantage.
I'm Kira, nice to meet you, invisible.
Snow Sleep is doing stuff.
18.
Yeah, it is.
Right. How close are you getting to these people? They're about 150 feet away.
80 feet.
So you're 80 feet closer,
Uh,
or within
80
80 feet.
feet
So you're
between
going
us.
up 70 feet basically.
yeah.
Okay, so that's not an issue. You're fairly quiet. You're standing on gravel, so you're not 100% quiet, but you notice that they seem to be talking and shouting, so you're not noticed basically. You start to hear conversation. Roll perception.
That's awful. 9.
You don't hear much, but you hear things like items, research, quickly.
Can I discern what type of humanoid they are from the system?
Since you're closer, they're all mostly human. There's like one half elf, one half orc. That's about it.
I'm gonna. No, I don't want to speak. I will.
Try and kill the elves.
I will message Warwick and say that they're trying to. Is that they're trying to move things, like they're taking stock or delivery. They seem to be in some sort of hurry though. But they haven't noticed me.
And you want me to?
Well, you want to come through? Want we get everyone to come through?
I'm right next to you, and I just tap you.
He's invisible.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, and I've been stealthing right next to him.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh my.
Roll another stealth then.
I was going by myself then.
Oh my.
Oh my what?
Just.
Yeah.
21.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Why did you follow me?
Why not? This is what I do.
I like how you messaged him and then you realised he was standing next to you. That's how stealthy he was. He was just like.
I think you had a perception, which is why you didn't realise it.
Yeah.
What do you think they're doing?
Well, like you said, taking stock.
Oh, would you roll perception to try and hear what they're saying? I did. Oh, even the DM didn't know you were there, so.
Well, I did say I was stealthing up.
Do we still have the earpieces?
You are the radios, yes.
Yeah,
17
the radios with the
on
earpiece.
perception.
I just didn't want to.
17.
Mm-hmm.
17 what?
17 perception.
Total.
Yeah.
You hear more of the conversation. It's base. You don't hear it for word, but it sounds like they're trying to get stuff out of this mansion back to the royal capital.
Yeah, they're taking stuff to the royal capital.
Oh, what? So they're men from the royal capital then?
And I think we should just do this.
Oh God, which one are you aiming at?
The one at the front.
The one with the clipboard.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I need to start roll.
I'm not even there, that's the problem.
So as soon as he fires that bar, I'm going to message Garvey and say,
Help?
It's a crossbow bolt.
Warwick's started something.
What did he start?
He's drawn blood.
Oh, cool. Rifle. Where?
Right
through the shrubbery.
No, I'll just stand at the gate.
The gate's 40 feet tall.
But it's holy.
It's holy.
Is the gate like a
As
It's a
in
wooden
metal-
gate?
space
metal
skill.
grated gate,
Yeah.
where you could put the gun
Exactly,
through.
and I'm going to lean it on one of the crossbars that way, so I've got good lean. No boof. Boof. Bitchin'.
I love my crossbow.
Mine's better than yours.
You don't have a crossbow.
Exactly.
So my crossbow's better than yours.
So you're firing, but I'll
Yes.
say that's what you do on your round because
Yeah,
he gets the
Have you,
surprise round
have
where
you
you're
told
all.
me that,
Right,
that you've just got this message?
Yeah, they're doing things.
What things?
I don't know, he started shooting, he told
Cheering
me to
and
start
Shooting?
shooting.
Oh my.
It's not like mine, his is like more conventional, it's boring.
22 to hit?
Easy to make.
Yeah, hit.
Hmm.
And you're hitting the guy with the clipboard, yes?
Yeah. $30 damage.
Okay.
Second shot.
Hang on. 30, you said.
Yeah, 30.
Math. Yeah. I don't know why I put a 0 there.
I presume a 29 hits.
Yeah.
$29 damage.
29 damage, okay.
Sliding shot. That's 2 19s of rolled.
19s are good.
Yeah, no, but they're not 20s.
Not a crit yet.
And that's another. Smeg you. 25.
Yeah. Okay, everyone roll initiative then.
Oh, for fuck's sake. 10.
17.
Right, okay, we'll do this in...
15, by the way, for me.
Hang on.
Okay.
Anything about 20?
Roll initiative.
Oh, okay. 15.
Anything above 20?
No.
20 to 15.
17.
15.
15 as well.
So 17
17.
and 2 15s.
Yeah, you might as well go first on this one. Oh, okay. Yay, fighting. Wanted to fight. Felt a bit out of character. I felt a bit bloodthirsty at the tournament.
15 to 10?
10.
You got 10, okay.
Oh.
10.
Oh, Kira's gonna hit things before you.
Yeah, I know.
How about that?
You could hold your action. So the normalities
We
will
should
go.
commit an act of war.
No, this could be interesting.
Oh, I forgot dog, but no, you said dog
Oh,
stayed.
what
didn't
about
you?
Ron?
I said stay to dog
Yeah.
back at the gate.
Well, what about Ron?
He would, if we're using familiar, he would have his own initiative. Do you have the bronze wormling stats?
I should on here somewhere. I told myself that I did.
I think I showed it to you at one point.
No.
Did you print them out?
No.
No. Okay.
I did have it. I did.
What are you doing then?
Going to fill this up.
Okay. Can you get me in a glass of water?
I can load it
Maybe.
up. Bronze wormling. Yeah. Oh.
You're being too sassy today.
No, you're being too sassy today.
So sassy.
Yeah, I got it here.
Okay. Roll his initiative then.
Okay. He's got a 12.
Okay, 12.
Oh, Ron.
12.
Go, Ron, go.
Going before me.
I've got it in constant.
So here's the deal. Familiars technically don't have attack actions. So you can't use attack actions, but that does not include breath weapons. So you can still use his breath, but you can't
Does he have a
attack.
breath that low level? That's awesome.
Some wormlings do.
Yeah, this one does.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Recharge of 5 to 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
But other
It's a
than
lightning
that, I mean, he does what other familiars does.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
use
This is
his.
actually pretty nice.
He does his breath weapon. Doesn't attack like other familiars, but he uses those stats. That
He
you've
has a
got there.
bite.
Yeah, he can't do it. It's
Oh,
an
no,
attack.
no, no, no.
Oh.
But
He's hungry. They'll see me chicken money.
he can do things like
Jesus,
he
that's
can
like a twist on Kira's character.
you can
I
use
think so
you
far.
can use
Out of character.
Avoiding violence, yeah, kill him, Ron, get him, sick him.
you can use like help,
Second boy.
dodge, stuff like that basically.
Okay.
So he's more of
Right,
And breath
dragons are
weapon.
good dragons. They're
And
good.
breath weapon.
More
Nice.
support.
Yeah, that's amazing enough.
okay.
Nice.
Yeah, nice enough. Your breath weapon is exciting.
Right. Okay. So
Ooh, I've got 2 things. Ooh, I've got a thing. Yeah, it's
oh, I need to draw it on the map now as well.
Mm-hmm.
For God's sakes.
Is
Is there a wiper?
tissue or something?
My wormling miniature still hasn't arrived. I'm sad now.
Your wormling.
I ordered a little miniature for him.
You right there?
Trying to not touch the wires.
There you go. Okay, so
The blue one or the red one?
Both.
the gate is here, let's say. And the shrubbery is here.
Sweet.
So, Kira and Garvey are there. So you put their figurines there.
Yeah, lovely.
Dog
The short
is
people.
dog is somewhere here.
So me and Mork are technically.
I have a dog mini for that
With
helps.
17
As a
feet.
direwolf.
in
We'll
front of
have
them.
that. Doggo.
There we go. I knew that was gonna be on.
Where's Ron?
It's gonna be well. He's basically on me.
Jace. Yeah, so he's on top of you. So just put him behind you.
I use this one.
570.
I don't want to. Okay, this one.
So we have Doggo.
You behind
You've
I was
moved
next to you or something.
80 feet within them.
Yeah.
So
I-
you're
I- I've gone
100
se-
feet
I've
here,
gone
so
70 feet
5,
forward.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So you would be here somewhere. So you're 2
Oh,
lines
I
back.
thought we went 70 feet. 'Cause you said it was 150 feet away.
And you're 80 feet away.
So it's 70.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, you are. Carry on. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 55, 70, 75 is off the map, basically.
Literally
Yeah, on
last-
the
last
manager.
Oh,
one.
So that's where they are.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ye-
Do we move
Oh,
on?
I'm so excited.
Let me cut this down and say that every square is 10 foot then.
I'm so excited.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
What's the terrain like?
Like where you are now is, like I said, is gravel / grass.
Ooh.
And then where this is all gravel.
Erupting Earth could be really painful.
Oh, God.
In my mind.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So they're here.
Oh no.
Some dice.
How many can we
No,
see?
I've got. Yeah, where's my.
What do you need?
Give me all. I need one biggish one, because that's the guy with the clipboard. The clipboard guy
I'm
is the
giving
biggest
you
one.
4s.
I'm so excited.
No, I'll use Dan's. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orange streak D6s.
Ooh.
Easy. What?
And I also need 1, 2, 3, 4 D6s of a different colour. Hang on. 5, no, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So she's there. We have 4 guys here carrying
You want
stuff.
to have them on different numbers
Yeah.
so we can see
Yeah,
which
boy.
one we're shooting.
So those 4 people are carrying something. There are 2 people here behind
Sort
her.
of flanking.
Yeah.
So they're like boxes and crates, basically.
Are they flanking like protection or they're just happy to be behind?
Definitely need to make one of them soon then.
So they're like crates.
Only
The
one
things
of
they're
them.
carrying.
Right now it looks like it looks like a wardrobe.
Cool.
Okay.
We interrupted the movers.
Yeah.
We just turned it to
I'm trying
dust
to think if
people
I need
and
anything
hit
else.
people with their own luggage.
Do you need me to be doing my stealth check, by the way?
No, you've done your damage.
Okay. I'm just asking if you
Oh,
need me
nothing.
to
Just wishing I
do
had
a
a
stealth
grenade
check
launcher.
for their post.
Based off 3 shots, she would at least know where you are
Okay.
in a row.
Ow,
Yeah, and he sees him though.
Yeah.
ow.
Oh, this looks exciting!
So
I have all the AoE. I'm so excited.
martial arts.
What's the range
martial
on
arts.
the AoE now?
Just
I
don't forget
don't
these
think
squares
I'm
are
shooting
10-foot
now.
squares.
Erupting,
10 foot squares.
I've got Moonbeam and Erupting.
That's fun.
Yeah, boy.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Earth.
Yeah.
40 feet movement.
10, 20, 30, 40. These guys will drop it at half movement. 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 20, 10,
Oh,
20.
now I really do wish I had a fucking grenade launcher.
This was
Boom. Then it's Kaylin's turn.
Oh.
Kaylin's.
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna save my
Fight,
stuff.
fight.
Let me just draw.
Because
So
last time
they've
I
dropped the
used
wardrobe
everything, but
there.
nothing for the big fight.
This looks like the entryway into the
Ooh.
mansion, basically.
It's a good place to put my erupting oath.
What do these look like? Can I discern what type of enemy there would be?
They
Equipment.
they look like they're wearing leather, medium armor. They look very agile.
Very agile.
Yeah.
Bunch of
The way they're moving is very fluid.
bunch of
Wow. Okay, you
No,
can fly
I
60
think they're
feet.
monks who move 40 feet, but
Yeah.
that's out of character.
Rogues.
So I'm going to fire one firebolt at the number 1 dude.
Okay.
Advantage on stealth.
Oh, I got my stones.
That is 27 to
Of
hit.
everything.
Get
You're pretty pebbles.
And you are standing in stones, so it's like, oh no, I have like
14
million.
damage.
14.
Jesus, good.
Nice.
And then I'm going to move
I got my
10, 20, 30 back so they can't discern my position from where I just threw the firebolt.
Okay.
That's my turn. I'm not going to blow everything at once.
Kira and Warwick next, but you said you wanted Warwick to go first, didn't you?
Yeah.
So
You got high dex anyway, probably. No?
That also makes more sense.
Up front.
yeah, Warwick.
Yeah, I'm just deciding what I'm doing. Okay.
Test
Yeah.
how powerful you really are. Go right in the middle of them all.
I was actually going to be doing just that. But not quite. 10, 20, 30, 40. As I go forward, I'm going to take a shot again at the woman with the clipboard.
Okay, I'm gonna say at disadvantage because you're going through 2 people.
Yeah, but I started here. As I'm coming from there, I'm shooting at her.
So you're doing it. Yeah, that's fine then.
21 to hit.
Can she do anything?
She can catch it.
If she is, she's a monk.
Or just really fucking lucky.
If you had parry's reaction and you someone shot,
She
does
can't
parry
do.
have to be
She
melee?
can't do anything
don't
as a
know.
reaction.
Exactly, but
which
parry is
sucks.
sort of your hand.
No, carry on.
Twitching.
Has the dog got any initiative, by the way?
Yeah, I rolled for dog.
29.
Man. I was going to say,
Oh no, I haven't rolled for
I
dog.
was going to use that awesome model to be my hound if I choose to use it.
29?
29 to hit.
No damage on her.
Yeah, I knew getting a die with miniature would just be so practical.
Yeah, carry on.
And then I'm going to slash my sword down on number 5.
Okay.
Go, Tron Sword, go! That is a 26 to hit.
Can you do anything?
Nope.
Oh no. Oh, that doesn't sound friendly.
No, carry on.
Oh no, spaghettios.
That's 11 damage and a con save from him, please.
On number 1 was it?
No, number 5.
What was that? 11 damage.
Yeah, and a con save, please.
12.
He is stunned.
Okay.
Bitch. Nice.
Punch number 6.
Yeah.
Crit.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Bang punch.
One punch. Never
I
seen
love
it.
that series.
Never
It's
seen
the
it.
best.
Yeah.
Don't like anime.
That's it.
Don't get
I don't really like
You're
anime.
not
but
my
I
friend
like
anymore.
Huh?
it. Just don't get it.
I don't really like anime, but I like One Punch Man.
You pained me.
Season 2's reverse.
I just don't get it.
Is it? I
Oh,
haven't started watching
no.
it.
Any of it.
They
Oh,
gave it to
no.
different animation studios. so the
21
quality's
damage and another con save for number 6, please.
20
It's the most painful sentence I've heard all week.
What number was that?
Don't get
6.
anime.
Yeah, 21 damage and a con save.
Does me as sad.
There was a time.
Oh, no,
I
sorry,
anime,
that's
and
doubled,
then I just completely lost interest.
And another 14, so that's 35 damage to
I
him.
only really did it
Because
because
that's right here,
my
crit.
friends watched it. And was
12
joining
again.
the conversation.
Yeah, he's also stunned.
Okay.
I'll punch number 5 from my last flurry of blows.
It's 3 key points already down. You're crazy, son.
I'm just going into the mass of them.
So
I'm
the
going to be
squares
saying
are
my
10
key
foot.
points.
What?
The squares are 10
10
foot.
foot, yeah.
Okay, nice.
That's another 27 to hit.
Yeah.
That's one under the footstool. That might be a loss till the end.
11 damage to him. Number 5, that is. Okay, so those two are stunned. Yeah, that's me.
Find a penny, pick it up.
Kira.
Yay. Okay, so I would have told Ron to be safe and stuff, but sorry,
Bots on Discord.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90,
Yeah,
100, 100,
Yeah.
120. Okay, I can get here. Can I get everything within 20 feet? A deck save, please.
Plus all of the oranges and the
Big guy.
big guy.
And the clipboard.
Deck save.
Deck save.
Yeah, boy.
The clipboard guy isn't even anything to worry about, is it?
He's been hit for like 100 damage already by this
Really?
fella. He shot him 3 times, like 25
4
damage.
times.
4
Shit.
times.
Three times.
What is the DC?
Well,
My
Yeah.
DC
then another
is
seven.
14.
Plus fail.
Oh, still, I'll be trying so hard to somehow kill you. But still, he's trying so hard to somehow kill you.
So the ones that failed
damage.
take.
Oh my God,
yeah,
it's
probably still rolling.
Yeah, I got quite a few.
Yeah,
Make it stop.
there is a
You see,
lot of them
I'm
there.
just doing the thing that John
What was
would
the
do,
BC,
it's just
sorry?
done for
14.
it's going for the main target.
Okay. So yeah,
And if anyone gets
The
in the way,
ones
always to
that
them.
failed
Stunned and
take
bitch-slapped.
8 damage.
yeah.
The ones that succeeded 4.
Okay, so 8.
Well, when I say bitch slapped, I mean like you pencil through the ice off you as well.
No,
That'd be
it's
really funny if you walked up to them and stunned strike.
38. No, 4. So
I
42.
really need to watch the John Wick movies. I just keep seeing clips of them.
Oh, yeah, the third one's coming out next month.
Yeah.
56.
Because I have a feeling it's going to be a series I enjoy.
52. 56.
Although I do want to go on a Jason Statham movie.
Oh, yeah, these
just
are
at some point
standard.
soon.
I like any big movie stars.
So that's the,
Yeah.
yeah.
And now that whole space which I just cast that is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Yep. It's exciting.
I just like Jason
So the
Statham
earth has
in
erupted,
general.
so I don't know how that looks
got
right now.
He's got quite
Pretty
good
beautiful, I
action
imagine.
now, which is great.
Just as the gravel, it's basically it was a smooth gravelled area basically for like cars.
And
to
how it's
drive on.
destroyed.
But now it's let's just say there's rocks and under the earth just as bolstered everywhere.
Nice. Nice.
You
So
so
yeah,
erupt them.
Yeah.
Satisfactory.
The gravel's gone everywhere.
So yeah, that's difficult terrain.
Nice.
I don't recommend walking through that.
It is clipboard woman's turn.
Go for it.
That is her name.
That's a name. Ooh.
That is her name.
Functionary with a clipboard, bitch.
I don't know who she is. I just know she's got a clipboard and I'm shooting her the heck
Yeah,
up.
maybe she throws clipboards.
So
That's the thing.
she weaves her hands around. Bonus action, it looks like she's casting a spell, so it's very quick. And then main action, she is.
She's quick and spell then.
Where's my d8s? D8s, where are you? Oh, there's one d8 here. 5, 4, 7, 9. I'm sure it's more than that, surely.
Oh yeah, my pebbles were a bonus action.
Where is it?
Oh man.
What they do again?
I can lob them at people. They're
Inconvenience with you damage.
they're actually pretty good. I'm loading up the thing now. I forgot about those. I was like, no, I'm not gonna want stones here.
Just imagine narrowing Pippin on trees with his rocks with the walls.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. God damn
It's
it.
just that. Okay, well, it's more than
I've
that.
got it. Thanks, man.
Yeah, so it's a 1d6.
So she's rolled
Yeah, go on.
that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a 1d6 plus my
4,
spell
5.
ability mod. Which is amazing. For a bonus action, it's like the
8.
best.
Put them in the microwave.
I could be
please.
biased.
Can't be off.
13. 13 and 3 is 16. So,
Remember.
you see her weave her hands, and it looks like everyone is healed slightly.
Oh, bugger. You found the clerical healer then?
Oh, that's massive word.
It's fine.
Fourth level spell, I think. Or third.
Fifth.
That was 5th trace.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
How much damage did your eruption do?
It's 3 d12s.
How much did it do them?
So a few failed, some succeeded.
Yeah, 4 succeeded, 3 failed.
I didn't do a lot of damage, I only rolled an 8.
That is her turn. It's Ron's go.
Yay, Ron! He's just gonna come up to behind me a little bit. And that's all he can do, basically.
Then it's Garville.
Lovely. I'm gonna move up 30 foot.
Can you go through the gate?
One of them will be that way. How did you get through the gate?
That's a good question.
Let's just say halflings can get through the gate.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Sweet.
Okay.
And can I see nicely between the two?
What, are you trying to aim at the...
I'm trying to
Aim
aim
at the
specifically for, clipboard.
At where you are, no. He's just standing in front of her.
Bugger.
You'd have to go over another one and you'd be fine.
Did I have enough movement
Yeah.
to be able to do it? Yes, I did ultimately,
Okay.
yeah. So yes, cool.
We'll do that.
And I'm going to put 3 Scorching Rays at her.
Okay.
3 spell attacks. I'll do 3d20 plus 8 to each. That's a natural 1. That's a 4. And 13 plus 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21.
The 21 hits.
Yeah, well, I knew that one was.
She'll roll
Hits 2d6 damage.
She's fine.
Oh, she didn't lose concentration.
No.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7 damage total.
Yeah. Just a little bit underwhelming. Probably could have done more with an actual gunshot. Never mind.
You have 3 chances to hit that one. Gunshot, you have 1 chance.
I have 3 shots too.
3 shots.
Yeah, and plus 10 to that. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what these guys would do, because...
Well, 5 and 6 are stunned.
Oh yeah, you stunned everything, didn't you?
Only number 5 and number 6
If
until the
someone's
animator.
stunned, they automatically fail dex saves, right?
They auto fail
Yes.
dex and strength saves,
Yeah.
and attacks against them within 5 feet are automatic crits.
Boom,
That's
boom.
paralysed.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm
paralyzed.
shot.
You don't
Anything,
know
yeah.
what a crit stun, that'd be absolutely broken.
Wow,
wouldn't
I'm
it?
having fun with my... I guess boom isn't really the
I
sound
think
for that.
stun
It's
is
more... Yeah. But still.
Ringing in
But
the ears.
still.
this is a
All you see is 3
guys.
rays of fire.
I hope my dragon can get to someone and
Did you shoot from your gun or from your hands?
do his lovely
Um,
breath.
Everything is always through my gun. That's how I'm doing
Is
that.
that a euphemism?
Yeah. So it's
Can't
always
move or speak. Auto fail strength dex saves,
Always
and
through
attacks
the gun.
against them have a dex.
yeah,
advantage.
you've seen 3 rays of fire essentially target her.
Pew.
Yeah,
2 of them
paralyzed
look
is where
awesome
skills
because they
exist.
just went into the air like a
Both
fucking
feet.
rave.
That's rare.
Pew.
Warning, there may be a
Oh, this is-
sandstorm.
Can't take it.
So, paralyzing.
You might as well be.
Incapacitated.
I'm just reading these spells, so I don't know half of these.
Do you need a book?
That no, because then they're in alphabetical and be a pain in the ass.
I always want to bring my books, but they're so heavy and then I can't be bothered.
Right, we've got more
Oh, I know, but they're my books.
I know.
It's a thing.
That's why
It's a thing.
It's also why I moved the room.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I spent my own money on one book.
Yeah.
That's why I bring my books as well.
I might bring my other player's handbook down, but that one's falling apart.
I also normally use like paper
That's
clips and stuff for
the
the spells I
second
got
one.
and stuff. I have a system.
Nice.
I have a system.
Nice, it works. If it works, don't break it.
But it's so heavy.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Second copy of PhD.
What did I do?
The first one's falling apart.
So I've been invited to a 3.5 campaign and it's just all the books. It's just all the books
Yeah.
though.
But so jealous.
It's Neolithic period.
I'm
Ooh,
very
that's
jealous as well
intriguing.
because 3.5 is my jam.
Yeah,
That's where I started.
yeah.
The only thing is though is that we're all limited to we have to play human.
Oh no.
That is a thing.
that's not- that's
Are you
not-
allowing templates though?
Hmm?
Are you still allowing templates?
I still actually have to find out more about it. I've been procrastinating profusely because I know I have to download a lot of books.
Because my favourite thing is, yeah, sure, I'll play a human, but he's got dragon blood, it's and a whole load of other stuff.
I really doubt it, to be honest, by the sounds of it.
Okay, fair enough. Humans in 3.5 are busted though. You start with an extra feat. Start with
Okay,
certain
so
amount of language is equal to your mod.
Yeah, I'm glad they got rid of that.
Oh, I'm actually fighting now. Yay.
You
get
your in
Languages for your int. Yeah. That doesn't make sense to me.
Well, to me it did because it's saying you're intelligent enough to know these languages.
Yeah, but why would you have learned them? You've got to justify.
Yeah, like I always made the reason why my character knew their language.
you take 16 damage, Warwick.
Oh.
From what?
As the
Are
four
you?
guys, four pink guys, cast minor magic missile on you.
Oh,
How
ouch.
much damage?
16, but that's all. That four of them
One
each,
healing
one
spell
missile
that I give
each.
myself.
One missile each.
So they're all
Spell it.
casting magic missile
Yeah.
at
Well,
Warwick.
The managers are always just 3 in anyway.
No, a magic missile is 1d4 plus 1.
45 3 at once. Every time.
No, 4.
Oh, it's a
Four.
bonus then.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Each of them would roll 4d4.
Each of them would get 4.
Oh, wow, no. Oh.
It's worse than a cantrip, which is 1d4.
Oh,
Yeah.
3 darts. So he takes
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
That's one dart. So they get another 2 darts each.
Yeah.
How are you looking?
You are taking more damage now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
I didn't.
How are you looking
realise.
at the minute? Because
Well, let's wait for the damage to finish
It's the
rolling,
first
shall
damage
we?
Yeah.
you've taken, isn't it?
Also, yeah.
yeah, true.
I reckon.
Can you choose? Can they choose different targets?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second one will go at Warwick anyway.
Am I?
So the first one's 16, which you've done, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is 17,
Okay.
and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, just out of reach.
So busted. Isn't
What's that?
it? A guarantee hit.
Oh yeah, magic missile. Yeah.
Unless you
Shield.
Shield, yeah.
Which I'm not high enough level for yet. Otherwise, yes, I would use it.
Shield. Cleric.
Clerics.
Is that domain spell, is it?
Have you cast a spell yet?
Yeah, I cast Firebolt from my original position and then moved.
Okay, so they will try and hit you at disadvantage then. So normally a magic missile, but you're invisible, so they'll just try and hit at disadvantage. So let's just say the magic missile compensates for where you are, basically. That it would be charisma, so 15.
Miss.
No.
Oh, that's
No.
strong.
So all of them just
They
go
actually
wide.
don't know where I am, they're just throwing it wildly then, are they?
The magic missile has got like a homing.
Yeah, right, okay.
But so basically they're aiming here, but then the magic missile goes this way. Does that
Oh,
make
right.
sense?
Because it knows.
So because
The
it knows,
spell
but they
knows.
don't know.
Yeah.
The spell knows, but they don't know.
My spell book though.
Where did Walk go?
And then
So would they still have an idea where I am, or
I've got
the managers just go and just
find
dissipate?
they'll have a general idea based off that.
Oh, there.
Stupid.
What?
Your dice are on it.
Don't think
Then
about me.
you see then it looks like they've multiplied. So there's 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here.
What?
Like my displacement.
No.
Yeah, similar to displacement.
Just like my cloak of displacement. There are technically 2 of me.
That is their go. Didn't realise magic missile was that strong.
Magic missile is really strong.
Magic missile is
You don't
a
know.
Magic missile's
icon
awesome.
that's just busted.
Yeah.
Anything that's an icon in D&D, they make busted because they want people to use
I
it
didn't
because it's
pick
the
it because by
icon.
the time I started I was at 6 and didn't see them.
Oh, so top of the round, the martial artists. These 2 are stunned.
Yeah.
10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30,
I think I should use
10,
Firebolt.
20, 10, 20. Those 2 will try and attack you, Warwick.
Go for it.
What did they do?
You should have done fireball.
Oh, last time I just went out with fireballs.
Oh,
When we got
okay.
to the Pandora fire, I had nothing left. So I don't know how
So
long
fire
they've left.
21.
Nope.
And usually
Um,
my pie
that
as well,
would
don't do, so I don't know if I need fireball. 20 this time.
20 now.
20, no.
Nope. Okay, they all miss.
Yeah.
But they're just unarmed striking you like crazy, but you're dodging them.
Dodging, parry.
Imagine it's like some sort of, combat sort of thing.
It's,
kung fu movie.
It's a dance basically.
You broke your
And-
forearms
and-
10 times, so it doesn't feel painful.
It's a dance and Warwick is the protagonist. That's
That's what Jackie Chan did. He broke so many bones that it sort of numbed his pain, so he can leave block with his forearms.
It's right now. What's happening is the famous Jet Li versus the martial arts school scene.
That is their turn, Kaylin.
I don't know, but I was watching it just a few moments ago.
Seeing that Warwick's got a bit of company.
Just fireball on top of me. No. Full seriousness, fireball on top
So
of me.
how are you looking now?
I'm just below half.
Okay.
So he's starting to look. He's bloodied essentially.
I'm below half by 1 HP.
Okay.
But like I said, don't worry about me.
Mm.
No. If in all honesty, if you were to do anything, fireball on top of me is your smartest move.
I feel like I kind of want to save stuff though. I don't know how this is going. I'll do something a bit different though. I will twin cast firebolt and
Yeah, because it's targeted.
yeah. I'd have to do both at the same person.
Does that uses 3 sorcery points, isn't it?
1 sorcery point because it's a cantrip.
I thought quicken spell was the 1 sorcery point one.
No, if you twin a cantrip, it's 1 sorcery point.
Twin.
Twin is
the
equal
same
to
as
the spell level.
Yeah.
All right.
And a
Okay.
cantrip counts as level 1.
For the
Yeah.
purpose
For the
of
purpose of
casting.
twin casting.
Yeah.
So I will send.
Scorching ray twin cast. Shit balls.
No, it can't because you can change it. Unfortunately,
Shit.
I'll do it at the number 1 person.
The number 1.
The number 1.
The number 1.
This is weird.
He is the one I want.
Healing spirit.
He's not doing dodge or anything. Is
Yes.
He?
Oh, yeah,
He's,
that's-
he's
Santa
just.
Claus.
You last time you saw him, he was just wailing on Warwick.
Yeah.
Tuck it on top of my
Pretty
face.
weird.
That is.
Stuart used to use
21.
Basically,
Yeah.
just put it on top
The
of someone
number 1,
and you
yeah.
get healing every turn.
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
hit
Yeah.
1 because that's how twin spell work. I can't choose.
Yeah, because that's the option
Yeah,
I got
okay.
for you.
And
Because I was just going to keep attacking and
28.
That's my bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
that is 13 for the first fire bolt.
That's number 1, isn't it?
Yeah,
I keep asking, but
and 12, so 25 total.
okay.
Cantrip for 1 sorcery point, not too bad.
That is. Yeah. Carry on.
Yeah, that's that. And I'm going to move even further out of the perspective of where those people might think I was. So 10, 20, 30.
We will. It is Kira's go. Oh no, it's Kira and Warwick's, but Warwick goes first.
Yeah, let's just keep smacking bitches. We'll attack number 6 because I've got advantage on number 6 and number 5.
Nice.
Because they're stunned until the end of his turn.
That is a 23 to hit.
Number 5, is it?
Yeah, we'll go with number 5, why not?
Mm-hmm.
23 to hit. That is.
If stuff starts to get bad, I'll just fireball.
12 damage.
Yeah, it's number 5.
Yep.
Yeah, carry on.
Fireball is a good favourite. It's a classic.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
I feel like I can do more damage with single target spells. Because fireball can roll low and they can.
And then again 12 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Notre Dame is on fire.
Yeah. I was going to say
Notre
earlier.
Dame's on fire.
Yeah, they reckon it's from construction.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Bonus action healing word on self.
Yeah, it's really.
Oh yeah, 'cause you don't cast a spell, have you?
No.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, just.
Healing word on
still-
self, second level.
Okay. Oh, because you got a spell slot on you.
That is that much healing. Okay. 11, 14. Up I go by 14.
Nice.
Yay. Whew. It's already.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Oh, is that your turn?
Yeah.
It's
Move. I would move, but there's no point.
No.
Action was to attack guy with number 5 twice with Tom Sword.
Kira.
Bonus was to healing word.
Yeah, I'm gonna use all my space. Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna go
probably. So it's 20 foot. I'm gonna go here. So it hits.
Everyone's
Gonna hit Warwick.
Except-
Warwick as well.
Except
If it's a
this
dex
one.
save,
Okay.
So it's by using it for 10 foot, right?
Yeah.
Or here, so it doesn't. I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit Warwick.
He said it's fine. It's
Okay.
viable.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go here.
But he wouldn't say that out loud. It's fine because he doesn't know what you're thinking.
Yeah, but I'm really empathetic. So well, Kira's really empathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
Um,
dex saves on fire.
yeah,
So you could
actually-
do 1 over and hit everyone
I
bar
would
these
always
two.
try not
Yeah,
to
I'm
hit
gonna
my
go here.
teammates.
Yeah. So yeah. Can I get a dex save for those, please?
Okay, so we'll do first. What's the DC?
14.
So she fails.
Oh, this was okay.
He succeeds. Fails. Fails. Fails.
I should
have done
that.
Fails. So
The ones that fail take 18 damage. The ones that succeeded, they take
That's
half
nice.
of that, so 9.
The second one after that.
9, you said.
Yeah.
Just next to mine.
Maths in my
Extra
head.
damage.
Yeah.
That's what all attacks on this round.
6.
But I
And
have
what
to
was the
score
max
it
damage,
first
sorry?
to
18.
Math.
42. Plus 2.
Calculators.
My plus 1 is 15. There we go. Okay, we got that.
Well, everything can hear but calculators. Or
As a
calculators in there.
bonus
Oh, fine,
action,
yeah.
I would probably like to use my stone.
What was that spell, sorry?
Erupting Earth.
Again. So you've just made
Shit.
doubly.
It's like
Yeah,
Did you
it's
take
just-
into account rattling last time?
No, I didn't. Okay, so we'll do it going forward.
That's really weird though because you're moving 30 feet
Yeah.
and you've got 10 feet squared
Yeah.
and half of the 15 feet.
Oh, I can't reach anyone with my stone.
throw it really hard.
There's
Yeah,
not a
it's
range
60
increment.
feet, so yeah, okay, I can't do that yet anyway, so
Okay.
I'll be done. But if I move a bit closer next time, then I can do. I'll get them ready. I'll be like, oh, my pebbles. Yeah, I'll be going for my things.
Just pick up the ones on the floor.
What can she do?
The gravel.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true. I've got a lot of
Oh,
pebbles.
I'm looking at the wrong sheet.
this is a pebble height.
And I've just made Erupting Earth. It's a great combination. I love it. I do.
Looks freaking gorgeous, I guess, because boom. Oh,
Yeah,
freaking
man.
out.
Yeah, man.
I just want to get in range and throw a grenade. What?
What does that do?
Explosions.
What's the range?
Oh no, everyone's so far
Frame
away.
distance.
Throwing distance.
30 feet.
40 at a push.
If I need to, I've got a backup.
I know.
Good. Hi guys.
There you go.
I actually started work
And
on
I'll
my.
dodge that somehow. I'll be holding it. I'll still dodge it though.
I actually started to work on my backup character yesterday.
Oh, nice.
So basically, they're a Vidalcan guild artisan,
Oh, God.
and they've came over from the realms to be a wine connoisseur,
Oh,
and they've got like a
Jesus.
proper French accent and a
Oh,
beret.
wow. Brilliant.
Yeah, so I got like a wine connoisseur, pompous
Oh,
Vidalcan.
God.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah, that's my backup
Nice.
character.
Vidalcan, that's from the Magic Box.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I
Alright.
decided to take the
I'm
opportunity.
assuming 14 doesn't
Yeah,
hit
why
you.
not?
Yeah, because as you got
No,
the shot and
14
everything, I was like,
no.
oh, this is a good opportunity
What
for
are
a
you
guild artisan.
assuming? My
Why
AC's
not?
another
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
11 on that.
So I got a wine connoisseur as a backup.
And then she will.
I got a proper
Makes
French
it like a
accent.
melee attack.
Good old French accent.
Yeah, yeah.
Not very good. But.
She'll heal herself.
I always get sad making backup characters though, because I fall in love with them, and then I hear my main character scream like, no!
I've got like 3 different characters.
Ron's
I can
go?
use, but my main backup character
Ron's
is one.
probably too far away to do anything, so he's still just gonna come like following me a bit.
Like my main backup character
That's
for this
right.
one is one of the you know do you know Neil Tomato?
Garvey.
Move
I
30
don't know
foot
what
up.
I know of here.
Yes, to get
Yeah,
a good
It's going to be one of
range
the
on
entries
her.
from that basically.
10, 20, 30.
It
And
would
I
be
can
more
see her now without any
But
qualms.
obviously
Yeah,
it's like
no-
one of the
no
entries
issue.
of Neil
Sorry?
Tomato.
No issue.
All the
First shot.
personality and all the daddy issues.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's actually humans
So
here.
that is
For
double the
football
roll,
purpose.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Double the dice, yeah.
No double the roll.
Double roll.
No.
Double the roll.
That's how I do it.
That's why I was disappointed when I bought 19 and then another 19.
That is 8 radiant, 4 fire, 6
At this point, I just want the
lightning.
I don't think she has resistance.
2 8s are 16, 16, so 2 16s are 32.
She's just dead.
Oh, fucking hell.
But she has heals like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
A second bullet then.
Yeah.
I'll just look
That's
at
done.
pink one.
Just leave one on the side for now.
Okay. The which one? Which pink,
Pink
one?
one.
The pink one.
Pink.
Oh, pink.
The
The
pink
pink one.
Pink 1A or pink
Oh.
1B? Of course, don't forget it's split into
21
At disadvantage, please.
at
'cause it's-
disadvantage.
Of course, they're split
Yeah.
into displacement.
Oh yeah, of course they are.
That's why I said pink
Natural
1A or pink
one
1B.
jammed my rifle.
Okay.
Bitch. Ball like that. I did just get a crit. Fuck.
Yeah.
What's the range on my 40-120 max? It's just pistol.
Okay.
Boom. Again on
number one
pink
disadvantage.
one again.
Yeah.
If you fucking jam, I'm fucking going. Didn't jam, but it's a 14.
14 to hits. Let's see how high they are. It hits.
Oh, no way. Okay.
I did something hit.
This spell caster.
I did a crit on her and she died.
Ooh.
Yeah. I did 32
Yeah, 32.
plus 6 plus 8 plus 6.
She had 20.
Lots.
She had 28.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
She had 28.
Fuck ton of health.
Nice. That makes up for the grenade.
Yeah, it does. And here's damage on pink number 1.
Yeah.
That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 in total.
Oh, such
an
odd number.
Yeah, I know, right?
19.
20 off NAD 1.
Has silence.
But you can't do that! I can't do that, man. Shut
The
up.
true fear isn't the combat, but the maths.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, your go.
I can literally,
You go.
That's everything I can do, yes.
I can literally be the guy just sitting by the DM and do all his maths
All
for it.
maths. You can't do
My
it.
assistant.
You can't do it.
This is rough terrain, is it? Is this area fine?
How
far is
I
it?
haven't really
It's
shot
20
there.
feet,
It's 20.
isn't it?
I
So
haven't
20
done
from
that.
here.
No.
10, 20. So that's
Oh.
rough terrain, so they can go this way fine. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. I just moved her. Sorry, I'm assuming it's a her. I'm sorry, I'm assuming.
You're the DM, you determine its gender.
Right, okay. When does this last until? Oh, okay. So it's only number. You've hit number 1, haven't you? You hit number 1, didn't you?
Yes.
Pink number 1, yes.
So its displacement effect is gone.
yes.
Okay. Alright, okay.
For now, anyway, yeah. Until it casts it again as a bonus.
What would it do? So these 3 here then. These 2 will. No, these 2 here will magic missile you, and this one will magic missile.
How does that work with displacement?
It just automatically hits.
If they can see you.
Even me?
Yeah.
Well, I did.
Magic missile, man.
The creature, so each hits the creature.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just hits. It just says it hits.
That's the awesome thing about magic missile.
Okay, well, one of them hits me, then I'm invisible. Fade away!
Oh yeah, okay. So how does that work? Does the 3 darts hit? And
The
then
3 darts, if
and
you're
then a
targeting
second
me
3
with the 3 darts,
Yeah.
Well,
technically
The
The
happening
missiles
is
hit almost
genius.
instantaneously.
if they've already honed on him, then they should they're technically would all hit as he moves.
What does the reading on fade away is?
as soon as I take a damage, I'm invisible.
So it still hits because you're there. Okay.
And then you lose invisibility or something. This is great.
Immediately after take damage, use a reaction to magically become invisible until the end of my next turn or until I attack, deal damage, or force someone to make a saving throw. Once I use this ability, cannot do so until I take a short or a long rest.
It doesn't matter anyway. They rolled really low.
You're still invisible then.
So 17 total to you.
17.
Yeah, 1/7 from 2 magic missiles, and you're invisible. And then the
Yeah,
other one will roll
fade
to
away.
Warwick.
Oh no, I could have gone just reaction shield. Fuck you, magic missile.
Yeah, you could have.
Fuck a duck.
You can
No, it's
roll
all
that.
automatic hit, isn't it? Oh no, shield
Fade
affects
away
it.
sounds more exciting though, so
It
I get
does,
it.
yeah.
Two.
I finally used it.
Yeah,
Six.
I get what happened in your head.
Warwick, you take 9.
9, okay.
And then the last one will.
You're banging like that, like, hey, fuck you. Ow, ow, ow,
Ow, ow.
Taxi me.
Yeah, it is more amusing.
I need to get him back. I need to get his displacement effect back.
Woo, bitch.
Back if you can shield
Yeah.
someone else. Is that working?
Oh god, don't even think about that.
But I don't want him to cast mirror image because it'd be overkill because he has mirror image and
And displacement.
And displacement.
Shit. That's strong.
How does this basically work? You just stop working after you first get hit, or does it work again?
it's a weird illusionist ability. I don't know. I just read that it's when it's. And I'm not going to read it. I'll do it after combat.
Taking deflect missiles doesn't work on magic missile.
Cool magic.
Yeah, I'll do number.
So, yeah, I pick it, I catch it, and then just chuck it at them, and it automatically hits them, right?
So
Just target you, make throw it and go back to you. Like, no, no, no.
yeah, number 1 I'll cast mirror image on itself. Well, I can only cast on itself. So I'll get that. Yeah, carry on. And then in the top of the round, martial artists again.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
10, 20. 10,
No.
Kids were
20,
fast as
30.
lightning.
10, 10, 20, 30.
What's the doggo doing?
The dog is the last command it was given was stay, so it's not move.
Yeah.
It is literally stationary.
What did Ron learn to do? Is it assist?
Hover, right? Was it?
So it's basically familiar with breath weapon essentially.
Oh yeah.
So like you can use the help action, dodge action,
Yeah.
use objects. You can open doors on
No.
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Has he got thumbs?
He's got claws.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's quite dexterous, I guess. Let me check his.
It is. They are going to attack Warwick.
I wish my cat would know how to open and close doors. Though, actually, would I want that? I don't know.
Oh God.
No, you don't wish that.
What is your AC now, Dan?
25.
I have to get up all the
Good
time
to
to
know.
let him in and
So I
out.
need-
So
oh,
I
that's
need-
right, yeah.
That's why.
Just get a
25.
flap.
Yeah.
So I need a nat 20.
Well, it's more in and out of the
one
rooms.
nat 20.
Sorry.
It's more in and out of the rooms.
Ah, yeah, true. That is a pain in the ass.
2
Yep.
nat 20. For God's sake.
Wake up every morning to the sound of meowing, like, let me in. So like just.
Oh, from trying to sleep.
I got 2 nat 20s. So
Feed me.
You got 2 nat 20s?
Yeah, but they're each striking
Wow.
you 3 times.
Holy-
So out of 12 times, I got 2 20s.
Holy shit.
That's about
That's
right.
ouch.
Yeah.
That's ouch.
That's
And they have
about right.
flanking bonus as well.
Oh, I didn't roll advantage. Oh, because it's never come up before. I'm not going to do it. Okay. If I forget things, I forget things.
Likewise with us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow!
Uh-oh.
Okay then, Stuart.
Mm-hmm.
You know those 2 magic missiles on the first round?
Mm-hmm.
One of them takes one of their magic missile damage, and this round one of them also takes their magic missile damage.
Why?
Because deflect. Well, I actually don't take as much damage because deflect missiles is any ranged attack, including magic attacks.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, you. Monk key is stupid.
Well, like I said, I just forgot flanking. You forgot that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always happens.
Yeah.
There's always something to
This
forget.
time it's forgotten about.
But
But
they're stupid.
yeah.
I can catch a magic missile out of the air and potentially chuck it back at their owner.
So you take 22 damage.
Nice.
22 damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, blessings.
And I want you to. Wait, what? Oh, I choose one of the following. Yeah. Yeah, roll a Constitution twice.
So glad I gave myself resilience.
Nat 20 and 17 plus 3.
Yeah, you're fine. That is there goes. So Kaelin,
Stuart, what's your action for drinking potions?
Bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay.
I will throw out a scorching ray and I'll target 3 different targets.
Nice. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yes, we do.
Nice, I feel it.
I will attack 1, 2, 5 orange.
1, 2, 5.
Attack.
Yeah. 1, 2, and 5.
Okay, the scorching ray. Okay.
First one. That's not good. That's not going to hit. That's only
What were they
14.
loading the things
14
on?
total.
Yeah.
No.
What were they loading the
So-
things onto actually?
This is 2.
They were just carrying the
They
wardrobe.
were just carrying
Yeah.
it. Right, okay, so
That's
they went
27.
To hit,
On
yeah. Number 5,
on
yeah.
number 2 that was.
Fine.
Number 2. Okay.
This is number 5.
Okay.
25.
Yeah. So number 2 and number 5 ahead.
Yay.
3d6 each.
Garfield, what's the damage on the DC on the grenade?
DC 15 dex,
Yeah.
5d6.
Thank
I've
you.
been doing 66.
Mhm.
I might have been doing 66. It's actually 5.
Oh, okay.
7 fire damage to 2.
Let's just say that they were particularly volatile for
Yeah.
but
And
that batch
5
was
fire damage to
that
5.
batch was good.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Number
5 for
five.
5, 7 for 2.
5 is gone.
Yeah, 5d6.
5. Number 5's dead.
If you get a grenade launcher,
Where's number 5?
What's the range?
well, as far as you can throw it.
Oh, I was gonna hit
no,
that
no,
one.
the radius.
The radius, 20 feet.
20-foot radius.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I know, right? Such a good radius.
No. I just wanted to make sure.
Kira? Oh no, Warwick, sorry.
Oh.
Warwick.
Okay then. How many are within 20 foot of me?
3.
With me being the centre point.
3.
Okay.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those gigs were fast and
excuse me,
lightning.
yeah.
You are not excused
Oh, well, tough.
from your own house.
Ronald Weasley.
Ron just turns around and goes,
Bonus action, I'm going to pop a potion anyway.
Okay.
I'm really glad I named him Ron.
Whatever, I'll just do one of these. And that one. Wow, that was such a bad roll.
Yeah, it's all 3 1s and a 4, I think.
Yeah. 4, 8 plus that is 11 HP.
It's better than nothing.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, fuck, that's how I get 4 shots off in a turn. Right.
Grenade there.
Wait, you got a grenade?
Yeah.
How?
I bought one ages back. I've still got another one pending on order.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's Dex, isn't it?
Yeah, dex
Dex
saving throw for each of those 4 pink
Dex
guys and orange
Oh,
as
the
well.
dex saves. How
It's
good
not
is that
based
dex
on
anyway?
your dex. So they're casters and goons.
So orange pants. What's the DC? 15.
15, yeah.
I'm a caster and I've got 18 dex.
Sorry?
I'm a caster and I've got 18 dex.
Yeah? I'm not saying they can't have good dex or not, but they tend to have a little bit shit.
I'm surprised because mage armor,
Okay.
very popular spell.
Yeah.
There's truth in
Okay,
that.
that is a total of 21 damage to each of them
Nice.
who do pass.
2. So
And half on those who do.
21.
Yeah.
That's a really good 5d6 roll. Makes up for the bad potion roll, I guess.
Yeah.
21.
I thought of just putting the pin in.
What's half of
14
20?
hits.
That would have been 11.
Because I could probably dodge it, which is the stupid
Really,
thing.
realistically though, because you dodge it, if you're holding it, you're going to take damage from it no matter what.
Evasion's a stupid thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, yeah.
I'm holding it.
I'm holding
Oh,
it. My own hand protects me from the explosion.
All the displacement effects are gone.
No, they are?
Yeah. It's good to know.
Shit.
Have fun, guys.
Yeah, it is
Thank you. No worries.
Kira's turn.
Yay! I'm gonna use my last slot for Erupting Earth. I'm gonna do
F 'em
it.
up. F 'em up.
I'm gonna do it here.
Okay.
Can I get deck saves, please?
So the same guys again.
Yeah, and don't forget orange 3.
Yeah, there's 2 orange and all the things.
Number 3 fails. Succeeds.
Ooh, saucy.
Succeeds. Succeeds.
15
Succeeds.
plus 8, 23? Is 15 plus 8? 23?
23 damage.
On the ones that failed. And the ones that succeeded, what's half of 23? Like 11? Round down,
11,
right?
Yeah,
11 on the ones that failed. What succeeded? 23 on the ones that failed.
Okay, so number 3 is dead. I got orange.
Good.
And number 1
Just
on the
put
pink
it
is dead.
next to the other die, wherever it is.
Sorry?
So number 1 pink.
Pink
is
one
dead.
is dead. Pink one is.
Pink 1 is dead.
Yay! And that space is now also difficult terrain.
God's sake. 13 would be 12, sorry. Okay.
Oh, am I in range yet? Yes! I can hit one with my magic stone. Yay! That's my bonus action. Yay! That's
Pouch of them.
oh yay! 6 What's my
Who are you hitting?
Smack it in
the only one I can reach, 1 orange.
Yeah, how much damage?
That's my spell modifier. So 9 damage.
It will try and deflect it.
Oh,
4 plus 3
it's
is
only a
7.
pebble.
So 7 reduced. So what was it, sorry?
9.
So it takes 2. What was that? Number 1. Okay.
I love these pebbles.
I think I may need to go
Then it's Ron.
next turn.
Ron, he... Oh god, I
Well, I
didn't
could just do
even
something
move. Ron's gonna stay with me.
Okay. Garfield.
I didn't even move.
Me, I'm gonna start pinging the pinks, I think. Boom.
Okay.
2. That's 12.
Just
Not a
hit.
misfire, only on a 1.
Just hits.
Oh, yes, bitchin'. You're dead to me. I mean, you hit, but you're still dead to me. 7, 8, 10, 13, 14, 16.
Number 2 is dead.
Okay. Plus 7.
2 pink or 2 orange?
2 pink.
2 pink. Number.
What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?
That-
What have you
that
done?
was
That was.
Number 4 pink.
Okay.
8 plus 10.
Yeah.
Alright. Just roll damage. Is there a calprop on the floor? I don't want to step on the floor.
Oh.
Stepping on a D4 is pain.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah. 3's dead.
Okay. And then number 4.
Yeah.
Come on, please. Oh, you fucking fuck you!
You should have been a halfling.
What was it?
It was nat one, it misfired.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
So you
are
have
both
Oh,
guns.
that's why you jinxed it.
I'm out of guns. Yeah, no, I'm out of guns. I am literally out of
You
this
see,
fight
this is
now.
why a crossbow's better than a gun. It's reliable.
Yeah, but the string can still break.
It doesn't misfire.
Crossbow's loading properly, though.
Sorry?
No,
You've gotta take a
crossbow
turn.
expert.
Yeah, I know you're a crossbow expert.
Uh,
That's when crossbows are good when you're a crossbow expert.
I still got spells.
I just imagine you know the autoloader that Van Helsing has.
Not level 3 though.
From the but for yeah.
You're
yeah,
no
from
longer
Van Helsing
invisible,
going
aren't
from
you?
2000
No,
or
because
whatever.
I've actually
That's
done
what I
it now,
imagine. It's
yeah.
on there. It's just like
10,
oh.
20, 30.
It's their turn.
Yeah.
He's noticing that you're doing fuck time. And he's gonna try and.
Me.
Oh shit. Ah. Oh.
He's rolling at me at disadvantage.
Oh no, it's magic missile again.
I love my
Oh, fine, shield.
Yeah.
It made you off.
Got no guns to shoot you back with, but I'm sure as fuck walk up to you and stab you with a pointy end.
It's a pistol.
Lol. I can actually do that.
It's just gonna bonus
D6.
action mirror image. And then it's used as bonus
I was
action.
just
to-
looking at
yeah,
the
so it's just mirror
firearm
image.
expert as well. Makes me better with guns.
Yeah, so top of the round, we're back to martial artists. They're still trying to wail on Dan.
I suppose I won't forget flanking, so the to swing it at advantage.
You're not flanked at the moment.
Yeah, 2 of them are.
Oh yeah. That's right. Then I was thinking just the other side. So
They need nat 20.
Yeah, I got that in your head now.
No.
Ooh, I might actually have to take Firearm Expert.
Do it.
Actually pretty good.
Do it.
1 nat 20.
No disadvantage for
And then
ranged
the other
attacks
one.
when I'm within 5 foot of an enemy. Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah. Okay, so only 1 gets through.
Sounds painful.
Attack action with a loaded firearm. Use a bonus for attack with a loaded firearm in my other
4
hand.
add 3 is
7.
7.
So you take 7 damage, and I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is a 19 a pass?
Yes.
And 7 damage, yeah?
Yeah, good for you.
Nah.
That is their go. Then it's Kylan.
What's this fella doing?
Fuck all.
He was defending someone, but that someone is dead.
Nice.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
Just firebolt.
Fireball. Which one?
4.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Gotta be right.
It's firebolt, not fireball.
Even though.
Ooh, so 1 and 8, so 18 fire.
To number 4.
Yeah. Yeah, look, they spell 18.
Question,
Yeah, carry
do you
on.
Warcaster?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Carry on.
I don't have any bonus available. I'll move again, just try and mix them up.
And need another D4.
That is your turn, Warwick.
Whack number 6.
Okay.
Go Trump Sword, go.
Oh,
Go Trump Sword, go. 21.
first roll was 2.
Woo!
It still might have hit.
On
Martial
not
artist.
a 12. On the martial artist. I'm not fighting the pink guys like you are. That's 9 damage on him.
Number 6.
I'm DPS.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Key point.
Support. There's the little guys. I'll kill them then.
18 to hit him.
Yeah.
Technically don't have a dedicated tank.
These don't count as shape changes. Do
I'm
they?
the closest thing
These
we
don't
do,
count as
because
shape
I've got
changes,
20
do
feet
they?
AC
Shape
base, 25
changes?
if I hit with melee.
What, these?
Yeah.
No.
I'm
What?
beaten.
I'm confused. No.
Actually, no, or like yes.
No.
17
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, he's dead. It's number 6.
And then I'm going to punch number 2.
They're all human except for the one half elf
Okay.
and the
Oh
old half
man.
elf.
Okay.
Which one's half elf?
15.
The pink one is still alive. We'll say.
15.
Yeah. Oh,
No, so they
miss.
can still be human
Huh?
druids.
Miss.
Miss there. Okay. Yeah, that's me done.
Okay.
Go.
Kira.
I would like to. How is the full pink looking? What are they doing?
Traumatized.
Because I literally went.
Don't say that.
Don't forget I blew him up with a grenade and then you went ruptured earth on him.
How are the oranges looking?
They are shit and bloodied, but they are not willing to die.
They
basically.
broke their
They
brand.
have they still have their spirit. Let's say the pink one has lost her spirit.
Okay.
They brought their brown pants, so you can't really tell.
I'm unfortunately gonna have to go for the pink one. Can I get a
Makes
con
sense.
save, please?
Ooh. Helps actually.
Oh yeah, she's failed that.
So that's 9 damage.
What spell did you cast?
Moonbeam.
Oh god, so it's taking it next turn as well. Isn't it? Isn't that the moon?
No.
No, I'm thinking of a different one.
Sunbeam. It's where you can use your
The one
action.
you move.
No, but
Yeah.
Moonbeam isn't Moonbeam a level 2 spell that does 2d10, and you rolled really badly basically.
Yeah, 8 and a 1.
Sunbeam.
So is it on the end of her turn or the end on the end of your turn when she takes more damage?
No, it doesn't say that.
Okay, it's just
I thought it did.
I thought it was a con spell.
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
No.
Sometimes like the candy high, you go like you cast it, and you can use your action to cast it, move it, hit
Sweet.
people.
Yeah, carry on. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
No, maybe it does, because it's a concentration, and when a creature enters the spell area for the first time on
Yeah,
a
so
turn,
on the head,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or starts his turn there is engulfed, but other than that...
Yeah,
so at the start of
start
his
her
turn, it'll
turn.
take the damage.
So
again.
she's probably dead on the start of her turn.
Alright.
Cool.
But it's my turn before hers, and I don't necessarily know that in game.
Well, you can see her in case
You can see this beam that's there now.
Ah, she's being dealt with.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, you can see like a giant
Ron's
beam there.
turn. Ron.
Oh yeah, Ron. Nothing.
He's not really.
He's not a fighter.
He can't.
cheerleader.
He has to be close to do breath,
Yeah.
so
He's not a fighter yet.
Garfield.
Me.
he's not close enough to do
Oh
breath.
god.
10, 20, 30.
And it's the first time seeing a fight, so you're just
Level
like,
3 magic missile. That's
Okay.
4d4s.
That's more than that.
Sorry?
No, you get an additional 1d4.
You get 1d4
It's
per.
an additional.
I thought it was 44 to begin with.
No, it's
No,
3 normally.
It's 3d4
Yeah,
plus 1.
3 normally, plus 1 per. And then plus 1 additional. I mean, maybe it's worth quickly double check.
No, I got it on the
You have.
laptop.
Yeah.
I've been using it. At
This
the
is
night,
also true,
Yeah.
yeah.
but it just automatically hits.
I know I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at level 4 with one of
Yeah.
the ones that have more spirit. Yeah, boy.
Yeah. So all on.
Yeah.
that
You can
one.
move the moonbeam.
As a bonus.
3,
I believe it is.
Doesn't say that.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in total.
10 damage to who?
Number 2, orange.
Yeah, carry on.
Okay, done.
Oh yeah, you got no gun, haven't you?
Yep, nope.
Um,
Unless you want to let me have my
Oh, yeah.
extra attack.
No. No.
Bitch.
Oh, I forgot my bonus action.
And let me mend my gun.
No.
Don't worry about it.
I like my pebbles.
Yeah, roll damage for the illusionist and see what happens. Because she's under the spell.
Roll 2d10.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck,
my
there's a 10.
god. So,
It's dead.
yeah, it's 11.
She's fried.
Ah!
And she's like, why, Kira? Why?
Does she know my name?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It turns out it was your long lost friend.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, never mind.
No way. No way.
Kira, we grew up together.
You gotta be bullshitting.
She's half elf, so no.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so,
No.
but you don't
You're
know
the
that.
DM.
Yeah. You've just killed your family.
There's cats on drones. Who knows what the logic is at this point?
There is true.
Yeah.
There is true. Nice.
Oh, okay.
This.
Where were they? Because I wanted to leave a mark of where the
Ooh,
moonbeam is.
reaction.
Yeah.
Okay,
Change
four.
both of them, is it? Well, you can only use your one reaction, can't you?
Where was it? I'm gonna say like hereish.
What's that? The one
I
you
don't want
just
to keep
killed?
track of where the moonbeam is.
Oh, yeah,
Slash
that's
at
a
one
good
of them with
idea.
the
Yeah.
charm sword. We'll go with number 2.
I'm gonna say it was thereish.
I'm going to start keeping bottle caps.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the little ring bits on
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Yeah, they're good.
Mm.
They're good.
Yeah, especially if you've got ones that are black, you can write on.
13 damage
Yeah.
on number
As well.
2.
Yeah.
And then a con save.
17 plus
I'm not
Yeah,
even
he
gonna move
passed.
that.
10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40.
Shit.
10,
What's going on?
20, 30, 40.
They're using their movement.
10,
No.
20,
To get away from the
30,
people
40.
who can kill
Yeah,
them.
there you go.
Ron can hurt them there. Yes! They have came to me.
God.
Kaylin.
Now I'm scared. It's lightning.
The
damage.
final goal is basically Kira's going to turn into Daenerys, and this is going to be awesome.
There's going to be 3
It's
of
the
them.
end goals at this point.
Fuck.
So you need a silver and a gold one.
If you're offering.
No.
Keep using that blood for some ritual.
Oh shit, you've got dragon blood, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does he know I'm there?
Ooh.
We have to make your dragon bleed a little bit.
Yeah. What?
Does he know I'm there?
Technically no.
Only if
Fine,
Ron
he'll
wants
have
it.
So he
brothers
can't.
and
He wouldn't
sisters.
really
Only if
swing
Ron
me if I
wants
was to
it.
move.
You'll
What?
have brothers
He
and
wouldn't have
sisters.
a reaction to swing
It's
me.
already
if
a
I
lot of
moved.
effort being a mother
No.
to one. This is something I have to consider.
So
Well, that's a whole gold piece.
Well, I think that's 10 feet though, isn't it? Already, isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh, so I wouldn't be at a disadvantage anyway. So I'm just going to firebolt 4 again.
30-foot cone, yes please.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, shabba. I'm excited.
26.
To hit, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, moonbeam is down.
it's
You can have
pretty.
your dice back again.
16.
On number 4.
That is moonbeam now, guys.
Yeah, I doubt I'm gonna move it anyway, but just to Just to
to
keep
know
track
not
of-
to walk in
Wow.
that spot because it
Yeah,
will
carry on.
hurt.
But I don't like that tone. It's scary.
Yeah, whose turn is it now? I should be paying attention. Warwick.
I'm going to start moving towards number 2, but I'm going to shoot number 4.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's 14 to hit. Second shot,
Yeah.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
You just start, maybe keeping these little ring things. Just passively.
24 damage.
Yeah, number 4's down.
As I said, I was moving towards number 2, and key point, I'm going to start punching number 2. Because it has to be unarmed with flurry of blows. I can't use Chom Sword, sadly.
I don't think you get close enough. What's your movement?
40. 5.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're one away.
You're 1 away. You're like hit halfway here
yeah,
somewhere.
you're not there yet.
Oh! Okay, then I won't use key point to do that instead.
Like in the middle. You do 5
Oh,
more.
key point to dash so that I'm in threat range of both.
Oh,
here.
4's gone. Oh.
Oh no, he's now going to get breath packed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. My
I
dragon.
didn't know.
Yeah.
Will just realised
fair.
he just sees them
There is
getting
a
away.
there is a dragon there though.
Will just sees them
Kira's
trying to get
done.
away.
So how's 1 and 2 looking?
Breathe on him.
He's doing the John Wick thing of, I don't care if this is potentially putting me in danger. I see bad guys getting away. I'm gonna get
Number 1 looks like hurt, but not overly. Number 2 looks like he's on his last legs.
Okay, I'll get the one on the last legs. Can I get a con save, please? Ooh,
16 plus something.
Oh, so yeah, that's half. So 6 damage.
6 damage half. Those are
Yeah, he's got a moonbeam now.
Where?
Just for reasons, I'll just put that there.
Number 2
That's
6.
like 5
Okay.
And as a bonus action,
Also,
I'm gonna
yeah.
use my stone to.
Okay, that's alright.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Yeah. 1 was 4 damage with my pebble.
Did you roll to attack?
Oh,
I didn't miss on Pebble.
okay, then no, I
No.
missed.
Ooh.
Oh, I was happy enough that I remembered that I wanted to do it.
Okay, wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
Breathe on them, boy.
Are you looking okay?
Dracarys.
I can go up and heal you, I guess, if it's a.
I'm looking bloodied, but that's about it.
Kira, would Kira do it though? Oh no, it's Ron, isn't
It's
it?
Ron.
Yeah,
It's Ron.
Yeah. Think like a dragon.
Yeah.
Fuck it, she's told me
He
to.
may
Yeah.
get. He may get a scolding.
Yeah,
afterwards.
Ron. I'm so.
Might get a whack. a
Do you
finger
think you can
whacking.
survive 3d10?
Yes.
A deck save. I take half on a fail and none on a pass.
Can I get a deck save for them too, please?
Okay.
He's gonna. Please.
18.
My deck save was a 23.
Yeah, 1 fails, 1 succeeds.
So I passed and I took nothing.
I believe it's.
Basically, I'm holding the one who failed.
It's half
up
as
in
much
front of me.
on a. That's 12 for the ones that failed, and then for the ones that succeeded, it is.
24. Times 2.
What?
You did 12 on the fail, yeah?
No, 12 for this. For the fail, yeah. So the successes is 11.
And I'm using the one who failed as a meat shield. Which is what I'm explaining how I'm taking no damage from this dragon's breath attack.
There you go.
Yeah, maths.
Okay, there we go. So number 2 is dead. But the moonbeam is dead. Yeah,
Well,
Garville.
could have used a bonus action about the other one. Oh, well, my pebble was.
I'm gonna just fix my gun.
Okay.
Remind me quick how to do that. It's easier for me to.
Oh, that's before they weren't dead yet. Sure.
It's easier for me to do it this way rather than use the cantrip because the cantrip takes 10 minutes. There it is. Found it. No, I haven't. I lied. I didn't find it. There. Haha. 8 plus the misfire score. 1. I gotta roll higher than a 9, and I've got proficiency from there. 3, 4, 5. I've got plus 6 to the roll.
That's alright, just keep rolling, you might get it done.
I passed.
Okay.
My gun's back.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
Did number 1 orange fail the save?
No, choose.
And it breaks straight away.
It says if they fail, they get pushed 30 feet away from the dragon.
Fuck it.
Oh, fail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, one that failed is dead.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, he would have been pushed 30 feet away.
Well, of course I'm
Oh,
fired.
is he dead?
Yeah, no.
The one I just shot at.
Well, it was
No,
lightning.
he misfired, didn't
I
it?
misfired again.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
So I thought you found out whether he was dead before or what happened.
The dog really is obedient. He really has just stayed there.
So yeah, Garfield, illusionist, back at the top, martial artist. He's gonna get 10.
Hit him. Dragon gets to hit him as well.
26.
He can't attack.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah.
Not yet, is it?
It's
I'm punching him.
Okay.
14.
Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40.
To be fair, it's already pretty strong enough.
It's going to parkour up the shrubbery, basically. And then go 10, 20, 30. Yeah, so he's there.
Going towards the dice graveyard.
He's going towards the gate.
He's now 3. Oh, he's evolved.
He's got that in over.
Someone go send the dog on him.
I think you should.
Oh no, it is.
Right.
Yeah, Kylan.
Firebolt again, I guess.
Through the shrubbery, you're going to hit the shrubbery.
Is he
Can't
taller
just
than the
use my
shrubbery?
moving now.
The shrubbery's quite high. The gate's 40 feet, and the
You can't
shrubbery's
have
probably
nice
about 20,
things.
25
Then
feet.
how did he climb over it without using
Apparently
any
not.
movement?
I misfired.
DM!
Well, but yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, then I
Sucks
can
a
also
bit.
get through then without
Yeah.
using any movement then.
No, you roll dex.
No, he has roll dex. No.
You have to roll dex.
He has roll dex first then.
Yeah.
Is this where the little gap was?
No, the gate's here.
The gap we came through again with.
Oh, the gap is here that you came
Oh,
through.
gap's over there.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
But yeah, this shrubbery here that you can go under.
Probably.
So it's saying that if I
If you crawl under here,
if
Yeah.
I attempt to firebolt him, it's going to hit the shrubbery.
yeah. So all you need is go under the shrubbery and then up.
Okay, I'll go under the
Oh,
shrubbery
you
and
only
So
get
you're
one
here
more
then.
level 2 spells.
and shoot him.
Okay,
Oh,
over
I do
here.
have
He's
one
over
level
here.
4, but there's
Yeah.
just no point.
Okay.
No, not at
No.
Not anymore.
No.
Natural 19.
Well, I wanted to save it for.
So that would be 28 to hit. I'm assuming
Okay,
that, I'm assuming that hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Something will.
Yeah.
28.
If something got serious, then that was my backup.
17.
Yeah, he's gone.
Good. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Just in case you couldn't, I would heal.
Are we out of initiative?
Enacting voice of authority, meaning that you can make an attack of opportunity.
And we
Which
have
is why I
level
asked
four
earlier
spells
for
as
war
well.
casting.
I don't think those overlap. I'm
What?
not sure.
Huh?
I'm not sure those overlap.
Well,
What?
Warcaster and because
No, because it says that they take an
isn't
attack of
Warcaster
opportunity.
a displacement effect that allows you to
Warcaster is-
I mean, I'm a quarter caster
Yeah.
of that. Really.
Yeah.
Like,
War cost is instead of taking an attack, you cast a spell.
I have to read up on it. Okay, yeah, they're dead. Yeah, well done.
They're dead.
Congratulations.
Voice of
Yeah.
authorities.
Sweet. I'm gonna fix my gun again.
Okay,
everybody's dead, Dave.
it's Ron.
Yeah, they're fixed.
I was doing Red
That one
Dwarf.
is. And the other one's fixed.
Okay.
I'm going to
I'm just gonna
It's all
start
back.
meditating, trying to gain my key points.
check to
I'm
see
gonna
what they
say to
were.
Warrior, sorry my dragon hurt you.
He
Bad
didn't.
one. Hmm?
Do you see any burn marks?
He was in. He put lightning in your direction.
Once again, do you see any burn marks?
For now,
Most
he
of
needs
this
to
is
be
just bruises
careful.
from their fists.
He needs to be careful.
Go and have a look at the thing.
I'm
How
going
does
to
that
I
run?
don't.
How does
that run?
Do you want to role
Oh, you're
play
good.
Ron or shall I
Okay.
play role play?
I don't know.
It's up
no,
to
no,
you.
no,
I
Ron.
don't know what you
I
want
go
to
to
do.
Ron, give him a pat on the snout. You did good, boy.
Am I role playing or are you role playing?
I don't know.
It's up to you.
We could decide with a dice.
Sure.
Good boy, Ron. You did good.
Evens, it's you. Odds, it's me. Evens, it's you. So you role play Ron from now on.
Cool.
You did good, Ron. You did good.
He probably replicates the body language of the dog. He's just like.
Good boy.
Remember, he can't speak Draconic. He is semi-intelligent.
Yeah, true.
So he's more. He was probably act
He'll
something like
begin
a.
common
I
as
didn't
well,
work out
then.
how his personality is,
I
really.
think that
Yeah,
was-
probably be saying that in Halfling as well. Good boy, Vaughn. Good boy.
Did you manage to learn common at all, or like a little bit of common when you were doing your?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
yeah,
He knows.
yeah,
He
yeah,
knows
yeah.
common.
Yeah, he has been learning common.
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice.
No.
Nice.
I'm gonna check the clipboard, Stu.
It looks like a checklist essentially.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do.
I'm
now?
going up to the
Ron,
wardrobe.
say sorry to Warwick.
It looks like they were just.
Do we need to
No,
see
the
something?
clipboard.
No, it's
Good.
important for him to
Does
know.
anything stand out on the clipboard?
Yeah. So there's
Yeah.
a number of items that pop out to you. One of the ticks obviously is research notes. Another is hidden bed compartment.
Ooh.
Is that ticked?
It is not.
I'm gonna.
So it's still hidden.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do downtime stuff of short rest. I'm gonna short rest if you guys are okay with.
Yeah, but then everything
Yeah.
else then is like mundane items like wardrobes, beds, things like that. So what they were just taking everything out. They were cleaning the mansion basically.
With my intelligence score of 16, would I think to check that hidden bed compartment because it isn't ticked?
Yeah, you would say if the bed is here, I will search the bed.
I'll
is
search
what-
every bed. I will know exactly what bed it is, but I will search
Okay.
every bed.
While
see if
that's
I can find
happening,
it.
I'm looking in the wardrobe.
You're looking in the wardrobe.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go up to the wardrobe.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Sort
Open it.
my hood's down.
Kick it.
So
Kick it.
So I'm not wasting
But
time.
you would have to stand on it because you're so short. So you're like standing on the wardrobe and kicking there.
I'm kicking the side.
Oh, you're kicking the side.
Yeah.
Okay, well it rumbles.
It grumbles.
No, it rumbles.
Rumbles.
Like if you kick the wardrobe on its side, it'll rumble.
Yeah, I'll open it.
Okay, so
It's a mimic. It eats me alive. Fuck.
It's a cupboard card.
you stand on the wardrobe and
And
open the wardrobe, and inside are clothes.
Ah, what a dress! What a dress!
Twist.
What a dress! Anything magic in there?
Do you have detect magic or anything like that?
Nope.
I do.
I do. If you want me to detect magic.
Can anyone see if there's anything magic in this thing, please?
Oh, all I can do is
Yeah,
Arcana
I
check,
could.
so that
And
can
me,
be-
You can do Arcana, but Arcana would only discern if it's magical.
I don't.
No,
yeah.
I-
Yeah,
run out
I'm
of,
not there. I'm
level one
inside the
spell
mansion
slots.
looking at the beds.
So Arcana would discern
Stand
it's
for
magic.
alpha
Detect
or
magic would be able to detect
Yeah.
where it is,
I will have
what
to
type of
roll.
magic it is.
Then identify
No,
that
it's
to
10 with the spell
show you
slot.
what
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Not for a ritualist, not.
But druids, I don't think can ritual cast.
I thought that
I think only wizards
detect
can.
magic was always a ritual.
Yeah, it is a ritual, but druids can't.
Oh.
Oh no, wait. You have to have it prepared to do it.
I
Do you have
think
it
so.
prepared? Do you have it prepared?
No.
Okay, so no.
Okay.
The wizards is the exception where they can have the ritual. and
The
spells
druids are
and-
weird with spells.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Druids are really weird for spells.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about burning the slot then. It's just a fucking piece of shit. I'll flick a match into it.
I think Warwick can.
Yeah, if you really.
If
As
something-
you try
if
to
something's
flick the
magical, it
match,
won't burn.
it doesn't burn.
Flick another match.
No, I mean you
The
do
match
you do
doesn't-
it. The match doesn't burn
There's
itself.
no oxygen to light it then, is it?
What's that sound?
Ringing on the thing outside. Yeah, I know.
I thought it was raining or something.
It is raining.
Oh, it is raining.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone's pissing from the window.
No, it's my room upstairs. So I hope not. Yeah, I hope not. Yeah.
There is a
I,
problem if it was.
if that's the case, how the fuck did my guns work? Because they use combustion.
Sorry,
Nothing.
I wasn't paying attention.
No good. Even better.
I was reading what
Your
was
magic
here.
one wouldn't really need that.
Sorry.
Your non-magical would be a combustion sort of
So
thing.
now the
No, they
combat's
can-
over. I can describe the area.
I'm
So what you have is an
using
open
power.
gravelled area. It's like
What was magic? Was
it's like a
magic
mansion
crazy,
basically. It's the only way I can describe it. So gravelled area. There's grass on either side, but eventually the grass will dissipate into this blackness. And then the mansion it's a fairly large mansion with sort of like stone patio steps going up. It looks like in partial areas it's marble. It's like tinges of yellows and whites.
Oh, nice. Like my
But onto the side there is something with metal with wheels.
What, inside?
No, outside of the
Outside.
mansion.
Metal with wheels.
Metal
Does it
wheels.
look like the tank?
No.
Resembling?
No.
Well, I have to have a fucking look at that thing then.
The only way I can describe it is it's a Porsche. But it's a car.
Yeah.
But you guys would know. Your characters wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You would recognize it as an automobile of some sorts.
Yes,
But you wouldn't be able to
something from
discern.
Ralston.
You wouldn't be like, ooh, it's a Porsche.
I wouldn't know what the hell that is.
No.
Oh, so you brought us to the real world.
Don't know.
Oh.
No, there's blackness in the skies. It's so far.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a weird looking car.
What's a car?
You know what car is?
It's an automobile. A car.
What's an automobile?
I'm
One
not
of
there.
those.
I'm not there.
I thought we
Oh.
were now.
No, I'm still.
You're all outside, so
Yeah.
I've gone in
he
to
would
check
have.
the hidden
Oh,
deck.
you've literally
I
gone
wanna-
in.
I want to call the dog over.
Oh, I am dog.
Hello, dog.
You told
hi.
me to stay. I'm staying.
Yeah, you were
he's
so good.
He's literally shouting from the shrubbery.
Brilliant. Come here.
You come over now.
Okay, I come. He comes over. Hello,
Hi, doggo.
I am dog.
Hi, dog. You did good, dog. You listen.
Yeah, I
Good job,
stay.
dog.
Yes,
Yeah, nice.
I would like a pet.
You are a pet.
No, I am a tool.
I pet him and Ron at the same time, so Ron doesn't
Yes.
feel left out.
Congratulations. 1-0 to me.
I gave that to you on a plate.
He did, yeah. No problem. Hey!
So yeah, what? Doggo's here.
Hello. Just thought I'd bring you over.
What is
Yes.
your name?
I am dog.
No, your name.
I am
I'm
dog.
not calling you dog.
Yeah, but I am
Yeah,
dog.
I get that, but what's your name?
I am dog.
You want another pet?
Oh, I'd love a good pet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You are a pet.
I am tool.
I gotta write this one down, I can't forget this
But wait until he becomes more sentient, then he'll fuck your shit up.
I'll kill him,
He'll
it's fine.
shit on your patio.
No. How can he? He's metal. Ah.
He'll metal shit on your patio.
Well, let's hope he shits gold. Because that would be a shame. Oh no, he shot on my porch again. No one want a golden nugget?
Dog will just go, this is exciting. I am very excited. Wag, 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 wag.
No, you don't have to say it.
But then how will you know what I am doing?
We'll see it.
Seeing is believing, as I have been told. I am dog.
Anyway, that thing's a car.
Oh,
Looks
what?
really advanced.
It looks like metal. I am made of metal.
Yes, well done. Congratulations. Now go back to the shrubbery and be quiet.
I will go back to the shrubbery.
Good. Bye. Tool.
You just see the dog's ass like out to the shrubbery, right? And then every once in a while you go, here, nee, nee,
What? Knee.
nee,
Knee.
nee,
Knee.
nee.
They are the knights that say knee. Knee. We want the shrubbery. Nice. I see if I can get into it.
The door doesn't open. It's really difficult, but you can. It's open, so you can just pop in.
Okay, fine. Clunk.
What, on the door?
No, the window.
On the window.
Clunk.
Yeah, it
I'll
doesn't
open
break.
there. No?
No, but like I said, it's open. It's like there's no.
it's a
there's no-
convertible.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll
There's
just
no roof,
jump
yeah,
in there.
Yeah.
Tally-ho.
Cool, I'm in the Porsche. My
Yeah.
Porsche now. With the keys in the ignition.
Yeah, they are.
Sweet.
You can't turn the key
Why can't I turn the key?
because you're trying. Roll a strength check.
Oh, don't make me do
Well, it's
strength.
got magical fingerprint technology.
Strength is stupid.
Yeah, strength.
Can I do dex?
No strength.
Can I turn my body with it? Dex.
No strength.
Oh, I tried. Oh, 9.
No.
Yeah, literally, you're trying as hard as you can. Like I think you're starting to realise that everything is still. Like it's all like stone.
Stiffed.
Yeah, stiffed.
Nice. Well, whatever this is, I mean, is there like somewhere you put luggage or something?
Don't look at me.
Roll intelligence.
I'm good at that. That's 5.
brain stuff.
19.
Yeah, you like
Brains over brawls.
you conclude that there's 2 compartments in front, so obviously there's 2 compartments because you can see the group.
I'll check.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, you asshole. Can I have help from the dragon, please?
From the dragon. Well, how are you calling?
9 again.
Yeah, no.
Can I have another go?
No.
Are you calling Ron over?
Ron, can I have help, please?
Yes. He's just gonna come over.
Now I've got dragon time.
Yeah, so you roll an advantage basically.
That's
9!
No.
Twice!
Oh,
On both the fucking things. You two are dead to me. You keep rolling 9s, and 9s aren't good for me on strength.
Yeah, there you go.
Where the fuck were you? Fuck off.
Right, okay, yeah.
I give up.
Yeah, okay.
Does anyone else want to have a try of this?
Meanwhile, while all this is happening, you've gone into the
Ron's
house.
just gonna look really happy, like everything's fine, and thinks that he's helped.
I'm looking for the hidden bedroom
Yes,
part.
great.
So, when you enter the house, it's a foyer, and it's fairly grand.
Nice.
There's red carpet and a vanished surface. To the left, it's an open area, it looks like a large dining room, and to the right is a drawing room or some sort of library.
Right, okay. Is there any furniture in this foyer?
Just a couple of chairs, but they're to the sides. There's like 1 or 2 wardrobes and like.
Try to push him.
Roll strength.
Oh, I've got a -1 to this.
Oh, nice.
See if I can be at 9, that'd be great. 5.
Yeah, no, it's not moving.
I just feel like everything in here is like either stupidly like got extra mass or is dense, so it doesn't move. But I'll continue with my
Which way are you going?
bedrooms upstairs is the best idea.
Yeah, so you go upstairs, do you?
Yes.
So you go up the stairs. The top floor, what seems to have 3 bedrooms and what seems to be a business room.
Right. Okay. Do I hear any movement in the house?
Nope,
Yeah,
none at
those-
all. Well, then yours.
Right. Okay. Let's try bedroom 1. Same way.
Bedroom number 1 was behind door number 1. Looking around the room, it looks like the room belonged to a male. Paperwork is thrown around the floor, and whoever here seemed to be working on something. So it was very haphazardly rushing, basically.
Can I look at them and see
You're looking at the notes.
if they look like research notes that was on the list? Like just research notes.
Roll investigation and see what you come up with.
Oh my god, that fire looks really bad.
Really, is it?
Yeah, they've just got a video up. It's,
Oh, nuts.
8.
there's like proper blacks. Oh my god.
It's all in old common,
Oh, Jesus.
so you can't discern much.
That's what you're doing right now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Anyone else
Hunch-
thinking of the
I hope the
things
hunchback's
of
okay.
Nostradamus?
No, I'm not
Oh,
thinking
I'm
that-
actually sad.
That's heritage gone forever, basically.
Yeah, every book.
Really sad.
Oh, yeah, but
That, but
not
I was
in the
like,
modern.
yeah.
Wasn't it set on fire before?
Oh, is it?
yeah,
Yeah, they declared it a national
Oh,
emergency.
yeah, like
Yeah.
way back when.
Yeah, way back when, yeah.
Yeah, I can spread quite greatly if it's not sorted.
Yeah, they've declared it as a national emergency.
I ignore the
Oh my god.
notes then, and
So you're picking up the notes.
Damn.
I'll pick up the notes
Yikes.
for Amy perhaps.
These actually, you can pick them
Oh my
up.
god, it's fucked.
They're easy to pick up. They're like, it feels like picking up paper.
Oh no.
Can I make an insight check to see if if they're so different from the rest of the area?
Oh.
They're from an outward source of the.
Yeah, sure. You can do a straight up intelligence.
Pains me.
Check.
Yeah.
10.
Right, okay, so what you do is you start picking up pages one at a time to see if there's any difference. There's no difference. Based off that intelligence, you get the feeling that, like you said, either mass is heavier or things just don't want to be moved, as in time has stopped.
Right. Okay.
Based off that, so it's either or, basically.
Right. I'll pick them up and I'll put them in my satchel.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll check bed number 1
Yeah.
for a hidden compartment.
Bed number 1, please.
Roll investigation.
Yeah, firefighters may not be able to save Notre Dame from a fire
Oops.
that has engulfed the cathedral.
Come on, can I get a good roll?
Oh my god, it's even. Oh no.
Okay, 18.
Yeah, it's.
18 on investigation on the bed.
18 investigation, yeah.
Wonder if that was intentional or not.
It says from the construction.
That would be like domestic terrorism to the max.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Some
Who knows at the
extremists.
Who knows at the minute?
Yeah.
Well, some people were mentioning all the protests and stuff going on there, so.
France is
It's-
in a.
Well,
Yes,
they're a Catholic country, so.
Well,
Yeah, but
it's
there
also-
are people there that would do that. There's people there everywhere.
Oh.
Nothing in particular. There's obviously drawers underneath the open drawers. There's clothes. One or two more research notes, which I'm assuming you pick up.
Yeah, okay. I imagine the draw's quite stiff.
They are somewhat stiff, but after a while you can open them.
Right, okay.
So it looks like there's a limit, basically.
Right. So no luck, I'll go into bedroom number 2.
Oh, okay. So this seems to actually. Let me just double check if I've got anything else I need to give you. No, I don't. Okay. I'm sure I had investigation was done. Okay, carry on. It seems to be a bedroom that would have belonged to a couple. So there's a master bed. It's it's more tidy and more well kept. There are several pictures in the room. A wardrobe with clothes in it.
Pictures of humans?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want me to describe them to you?
Yeah, can do.
The picture has. So there's several pictures. There's one picture. It looks like a couple. A woman with red hair, and then a gentleman with brown hair, and they seem to be. It looks like some sort of a festival of some kind.
Okay.
So they're like. They've got drinks in hand. They're laughing. Their heads next to each other. They look like a loving couple, basically. Another picture shows them. It looks like they're in some sort of weird office that's completely white.
Okay.
It looks. You recognise that one of them is working on a computer, which you've seen Viola use. So it looks similar to that. They look like they're working on something. And then the last picture then is the same couple, but this time there's a girl in the picture with them. The woman with red hair is hugging the girl and smiling and laughing with her, but the father is about 2 or 3 feet away from them and looks disinterested.
Right. Can I open the back of the pictures and take just the pictures?
Yeah, you can easily do that.
Nothing else. Nothing else scattered out. You see, that was quite tidy. So
There's fairly tidy. Like there's 1 or 2 books there, if you want to look through. But yet again, they're all,
anything on the spines?
no, it's all old common basically.
Oh, okay.
But there are several books.
I don't want to be carrying a bookshelf with me. That could just be light reading. I have no idea, but I'll check bed number 2.
Yeah, roll investigation again.
11.
Yeah, you can't find anything.
I can't find it. Bedroom number 3 then.
It's a bit more simpler, smaller, a bit more meek. You can there's like what appears to be an apron in the room as well, and looks like some sort of uniform. So you can conclude that maybe it was like a servant's quarters, perhaps.
Okay.
Laugh at that.
I imagine there won't be anything interesting to see.
Hmm?
There won't be any sort of aspects that would stand out like as important just in the room as itself.
Yet again, there's a couple of notes on the table, but it's very simple. It's like just the bed and maybe the wardrobe. Basically, that's it.
I'll open the wardrobe.
More uniform-esque sort of outfits. There's like a coat in there. That's about it, really.
Okay. Then I guess I'll check bed number 3.
Yeah, roll investigation.
Oh, 19.
There is definitely no hidden compartment here.
Just great. You fucking
Number 1 was unsure. I'm not quite finding anything.
You opened all the drawers, but you didn't find anything of note.
Okay.
Number 3, you definitely didn't find anything.
Right. I'm assuming any other room upstairs are just like toilet.
There is a business room as well.
Business room. I'll just have a quick look around that, see for more of those research notes.
Yeah, a large collection of handwritten notes all over the desk and on the floor. On the desk sits a single rose made of glass.
What made of glass?
A rose.
Gonna do an arcana check to see if it's got a magical aura.
Roll Arcana.
21.
Oh yeah, that rose is magic.
That rose is magic.
Yeah.
Is it kept in a container?
It's a wooden box. So the wooden box is varnished, and then on front of it there's glass, and you can see the glass rose in the wooden box on the desk.
Right. Again, I'll pick up the notes if they look more
More
formal and more structured.
So, what was your investigation again? Oh, you didn't
I don't
roll
know.
it. So, roll investigation for this room.
7. That's not good.
You don't find any old research. Well, they're all over the floor. So you start picking up pieces of paper. They all mostly look in Old Common. You do find 1 or 2 notes written in Normal Common, though.
Oh right. Okay. Are they similar to the notes outside, just like a checklist, or are they like handwritten? Like
it looks like some sort of report, so it's very to the point, bullet points. Just getting the information as.
Is there a seal on there?
Nothing in particular. There is a signature at the bottom, though.
Right. Okay. I'll pick that up.
Okay.
I'll pick that up, and then I'll take the box with the rose out to the party.
Yeah, you can pick up the box.
Yeah. Look what I found. I didn't find any hidden bed compartment.
Sure. Did you look hard enough?
I looked.
It was hidden.
In the 3rd bedroom, which was more service room for maids, butlers.
Did you look?
There was definitely nothing there. I looked hard. I checked the drawers. The first one.
Is it worth us having a look?
Sorry.
Is it worth us having a look?
Might be, but avoid the 3rd bedroom because
Why?
I'm 100% sure there wasn't anything in there.
Inside.
Okay. I'll roll deception then.
He's not lying.
I'm not
so,
lying, so
yeah.
I'm not going to roll
I
deception.
mean, I might think you are. That's the thing. Yeah.
Sure, he thinks he's best. Seems
Inside.
intelligent.
14.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
I'm 23 is my deception.
Are you trying to?
Are you trying
No,
to
I'm not
see
trying to
me?
bluff.
Yeah, there you go. Then.
So, no.
Yeah. He seems like
Okay.
that.
Why was there nothing in there? What was?
Oh, I gave it a good check, and I couldn't find anything. First room had a good check, but hidden compartments could be well hidden. The second room, I didn't really have a good grasp on, but I did find lots of notes and pictures of these 2 people, which I might show to Amy.
Pictures?
Yeah. I'll show you the pictures of the red-headed woman and the
Recognise?
brown-haired man and the child.
The redhead woman you do recognise.
As the redhead woman.
Yeah, in your dream/vision.
Yeah, the one that was attacking the
No.
dwarves. No,
The one that was talking to the queen.
Yeah.
And they were having tea.
Yeah, fit.
No.
No.
You had a vision where you assumed was the old queen was talking to a woman with red hair, and there was a man with shining armor, and the avatar was serving tea.
Yeah.
And it was her. It was the woman that you played cards with. Memory.
There we go. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's her.
Prompts. Cool. Yeah. Okay.
Do you
I know her
people?
face.
No her face. And where from?
The woman we played cards with.
Was that in Fates?
It was her memory.
I never saw you play cards. I was with.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you were in the room, but you were invisible.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, any names on the back?
No, they're nothing. But
What are the notes? What are they?
They're all in Old Common.
Yeah.
I think they're all in Old Common. There was one. Looks like report. Signed. There was no seal though, so I couldn't.
Let's have a look.
It was So
Yeah. Okay.
I showed the report.
It's in common, so you can just read it easily. So basically, it looks like whoever was here before. So these guys, it looks like their report. So long story short, they first of all talk about grasping Finn Rasden and what they want to do with the place. They conclude that Finn Rasden won't be an issue. So basically they can take wherever they please from here.
Is it dated before or after the incident with Pandora?
Sorry?
Is it dated before or after the incident with Pandora?
Before. Because before was a week ago.
So it could have been that the plan that they were doing could be part of that.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't get a good look at was the master bedroom. The pictures.
Other than that, on the note, it does name the mansion.
This mansion.
Yeah, who it belongs to.
Nice.
Who the name is Klaus.
That is very familiar.
Yes.
Did Viola mention that in the meeting?
Yes.
That was someone in the capital, right?
No, it was the black pen and the tome that she found. His name kept up cropping up. And his wife Rose. So you can.
Right. So we connect that the redheaded woman's Rose, the man is Klaus.
Yeah.
We have no idea who the child is.
No.
I found this red rose. It's definitely got magical aura.
Do you know what type of magic?
Not based off Arcana check. It would be more of a detect magic thing.
Then we need to find someone who can.
Yeah, like I'll just keep holding it. I don't want to touch it, so I just kept it in the box.
It's probably really wise that you don't.
Yeah, that's why I got the box.
Do you guys want to go in and check the mansion as well?
I definitely want to check the master bedroom, seeing as you said it was a bit.
Like, I had a good look in the first bedroom.
Yeah.
Third one, I definitely didn't find anything. Nothing stood out.
So you're going into bedroom number 2 upstairs. It's like again, it seems to belong to a couple. Master bedroom, wardrobe. There were pictures there.
Is there anything else within the proximity around the mansion? So not inside
I was
the
thinking
mansion,
that as
but
well.
Outside the mansion.
yeah, just around. Like, what else is there? You know, in space. Like,
what?
Is there anything else in sight except the darkness? Like around.
So you start walking around the mansion, is what you're saying. Outside the mansion.
Yeah, like around it.
Eventually, when you get back to it, it looks like there's a basement.
Could be a bed down there.
Well, I'll say before you have a look. Well, these guys.
Yeah, if there's nothing else, then I'll come up with these guys.
They're
read
idiots,
it
so.
somewhere.
Yeah. They're idiots though. So.
Okay.
Master bedroom, I guess, an investigation.
Yeah, investigate the bed basically if you're looking for the sitting compartment.
Can I go over what I checked to maybe narrow his search?
Yeah, you so give him an advantage basically.
17, 18.
I don't think you need advantage though.
That's 22. I'll take the 22.
Yeah, okay. You do eventually. You start poking at the cupboards and like seeing
things.
Tapping things to see if anything's hollow. Eventually, you do come across something that's hollow, and it looks like a rose on the side. So you sort of like mess around with it, and eventually you turn it, and then you pull something out, and it looks like a scroll of some sort.
Looking at it, any writings?
Nothing on the front, but there is a seal on it.
What's the seal?
It is a red seal, and it's just a rose.
Woman's called Rose. They have a magical rose. There's a rose in bed, and the sigil's a rose. Right, okay.
Do you think we should open this?
Yeah, why not?
Are you here with us?
I am now. Yeah.
And
Shall we?
might be worth a try. It could be old magic.
So you're opening the seal, yeah, nothing happens. Are you opening?
Open it away from me.
Yeah. So as you slowly open it, it does elongate, and it's a fairly long scroll, and eventually a second scroll falls out of it.
Oh, brilliant! Anything on the first?
So on the first, old common again.
Orcs have a short rest in real life as well.
Second scroll then.
This one's more recognisable, but you probably won't be able to read it. It looks like some sort of arcane writing.
I have a.
I can read Celestial
I
and
can.
Infernal.
I got comprehend language.
Also that.
The star.
You probably would be able to get the gist of it with the comprehend languages.
Anyone in a.
Yeah.
Does that tell you, if you comprehend, does it tell you what language it is? I can't remember or not.
Sorry?
If you use comprehend language.
Yeah, it'll tell you what language it is.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it. Can I work out what it is?
Yeah, so are you casting it?
I have the stone.
Oh yeah, you do, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're casting it on yourself. Like I said, you can't grasp the name of the language in your head, but it's very archonic in nature. But it's very crude and elegant at the same time. It's very weird, and you're trying to make sense of it. But it looks like some sort of. The only way you can describe it is a primitive spell scroll that has been written by somebody with elegant workings. Is the only way to describe it.
Okay, so.
I'll be
What-
telling this to.
Yeah, what you're saying is it looks like Elvish and Dwarvish had a love child.
It's
and it looks like
the
that.
Dwarvish runes look nice.
Yeah.
But like the language is very harsh, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Elvish and Dwarvish just had a love child. I like that.
That's the only way I can describe it.
What spell is it?
You can't exactly. You can't actually put your finger on it, but it's a school that nobody knows about.
I have, like, as a sorcerer,
You would know what
raw
school it
magic
is, yeah.
potential, so I should know what magic stuff is. It's just
Do Arcana check for me. Now that you know that it's basically a spell scroll, you're now discerning what type of school it is at least.
Do you think I'll be able to assist in that, especially as a different kind of spellcaster?
11.
Do you worship a god?
Yeah. Well.
You serve a god.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, you have advantage.
Probably better than that. Yes, 20, dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
It's a school that you probably no mortal could probably cast. It's a divine.
Divination.
It's a divine spell.
Divine spell.
Oh, so you should be able to do this fine out of character.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck all. Bastards.
It says just divine spell.
What's it called?
What does it describe? Does the spell describe what it do?
It looks like a combination of every single school, but for the gist of it, it looks like it's constructing something.
So
It's making
it's creating
something.
a spell.
It's
or
no, the spell itself is creating
We
something.
just found one of the Elder Scrolls or something.
Yeah.
there's only 2 people I know who could probably discern this.
Go on.
Mooney
Okay.
and my father.
But of course Mooney'd be able to. You love her, remember?
She knows every school of magic.
She does she?
Yes.
Even this?
This looks like it's an amalgamation of several schools.
How'd
of
your
magic.
father be able to do it?
He's like me, but he's obviously elder and much more aged, more
Oh,
experienced.
okay, yeah, and you're an elf, so is he,
I'm an
right?
Aether, I'm not an elf.
You're an Aesima? Intelligence would tell me I know what that is.
You've had this conversation before.
Have we?
Yeah, and you rolled and you just couldn't grasp it. You just kept calling him an elf over
I
and over again.
don't have
Yeah.
20 years. I've got human
I
like
forgot
years.
that conversation.
And then Amy tried to explain it to you, and you were just like, "Yeah, he's still an elf."
Yeah, it's still a pointy.
yeah, he's
I
still.
think
I don't have 20 years though.
Bugger, my intelligence says I know, but I don't.
Mm.
Bugger. Fair, cool, yeah.
Yeah, so that's it.
And obviously, as my father is not available right now, Mooney would be the best shot.
Why isn't your father available?
Because, like I said, they've been kidnapped by elves.
Yeah, you have said once or twice.
So, like, maybe Amy could discern it with her archive, but
Give her time, she'd probably be able to.
it's
Mooney
best.
might be the best
It
person.
looks like
She
a powerful, like, I'm just spitballing here, but magic was used to birth Mooney. Could be a similar sort of thing. And they mentioned that Seymour was used trying to get the children for an
He
experiment.
was, yeah.
It could be a similar sort of
I think she might be the best.
spell.
She might be the best person to ask at the moment. I don't want to.
It's
but
kind
it
of like
looks
a
we
double-edged
have
sword
to.
because she might learn it. It might be
Exactly.
a bit of a
Yeah. I wanna, but I think we might have to.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Did anyone see anything else in the area at all?
Do we?
Yeah, like you said, you noticed the basement.
Yeah, I did notice a basement.
Oh, it might be worth checking down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be a good shout.
Basements are always fun.
How's Warwick doing?
I'm just watching you guys do your thing.
Sweet.
Arcana isn't my forte. I look at magic and go, what's that?
Okay.
Well, I know magic slightly thanks to being a cleric, but that's pretty much it. I'm like, magic? Okay, leave it to you guys. You guys know magic. I'm new to this stuff.
Fair.
I'm a quartercaster, so.
So you're going down to the basement?
Yeah, I
Sounds
say
like
we do.
it.
Why not? Why not?
I'll follow you down. Like,
Why,
following you guys, but
why the
not really
frick
doing
not,
much.
right?
We're just going to the basement, dog.
I'm Shrubbery, knee. Oh, you calling him over?
Yeah.
Okay, he comes over. I'm Dog.
Right. Gotta stop saying things. Say them in your head quietly.
Then what happens if you need me to say something?
No. The things that you keep repeating, like I'm dog, wag, all of that. That just needs to stay in your head.
But then how do I do the things that I need to do without saying them so my brain can do them?
Say them in your head.
I do not think I have that thought process yet.
Then don't say them at all.
Ron's gonna get really intrigued and come up to
Oh,
Dog and sniff it. And seem intrigued that it just
Now that
doesn't
you've
have
told
a-
him not to say anything, he's frozen.
It's an improvement.
How much common can Ron actually like speak, basically?
I would say he's got the mentality and probably the dialect of like a 6-year-old.
Ah, okay.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But just there's some things he may not grasp, basically.
I imagine this basement is pitch dark.
Are you going down it?
Want to go down?
Yeah.
Okay. So you open the door compartments. It's fairly easy. It's a little bit heavy, but with this, I'll say based on rolls.
We're all working together
Yeah,
anyway.
working together. Okay. You go down the stairs. It becomes a bit more clinical feeling, like it's all white tiled and stuff like that.
Oh, scary.
There's several desks in here, and each of them has got a box. You recognise the boxes. They're similar to the boxes that you've seen in Amy's secret room.
The computer boxes.
Yeah, the computer boxes.
Oh, Amy's gonna like this. Can we pick any up and carry them?
We're in a
No.
rift, though.
They're stuck. But when you look at with Amy's, the screen is always moving and it's on. These are just black.
But they're on.
No, they're off.
Yeah,
Well, you wouldn't know that, would you?
Is there light from them?
It's
That
like I
would
said,
be the easiest way.
it's the ethereal dim light.
Okay.
So there's no light
light
source.
from the
No.
source.
The other rift we had, we weren't able to take things out. Otherwise,
Nothing
bad things would
happened.
But
happen.
that was
The light
just
doesn't work.
fake
No.
ones.
Oh, but who knows? Is
Yeah,
this safe?
We'll find out when we get to the other side.
Oh, so you were scared of opening boxes, but the thought of taking things out of rifts. No, this is fine.
You say Amy's got
Priorities.
Yeah, this is how she does her archive thing. She has lots of these.
There was a little girl on one of his photos.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that Amy?
The mother, and it looked like the mother and the daughter had a good relationship. The father looked a bit distant.
Huh. We need to show Amy these.
And the scrolls as well, the old common scrolls.
Yes. She definitely needs
Yeah.
to see those.
All we see in the basement is like just that
There's
white finish with boxes everywhere.
Yeah, and there's a room next door.
Should we go
Continue
and have a
on.
look?
Yippers.
Yarp.
In the next room, there are a number of tables, and there seem to be, the only way I can describe it is automatons on the tables. Automatons.
Deactivated, I presume.
And then,
skeletons.
yeah,
skeleton
base
forms.
skeletons. And then on the far side, then it looks like there's a desk.
Wander over to have
Yeah.
a quick look at the automatons. Do they look like they'll activate?
They look workable, but when you go up to them and sort of move them around, you can't move them.
I'll go check the desk.
On top of the desk looks like a small black book.
I'll kind of check.
It's not magical.
open sea. What
It looks like it's handwritten, so it looks like some sort of diary.
in a language?
No, Old Common.
Old Common.
Amy needs to see all of this.
Another of this stupid dead language.
I don't think it's stupid. It looks very pretty.
I say that in character.
Yeah, no, it looks very pretty.
Shit,
It's
man.
not stupid.
Wow.
Are you
what does Old Common look like? Because
Sounds
Common
pretty.
looks like what we write now, obviously.
No, Common would be
Oh yeah, Common is.
Common
that
is-
one
is-
old, yeah.
it's an evolved English, basically.
Yeah.
Common is. This is basically English.
very
So it's a
what we
previous
write.
English. Now, what you're writing now, yeah.
It's basically ye old.
Yeah, E old, yeah, primitive E.
Cool.
Thou,
yeah,
thast.
yeah.
Like this.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Are you investigating the room at all?
I'll just focus on the desk.
Okay.
Look around.
So you're investigating the desk.
I'm looking at the automaton.
Okay.
I'm going to be generally looking around. This is all quite
Okay,
alien
roll
to me.
investigation. Warwick?
Yeah. Investigation is it?
Sure. What are you investigating?
22.
What are you investigating
19.
then? 19.
22.
15. Ooh, sorry.
For the
I'm looking at the automaton.
22 for the
I'm
desk.
on- Oh, nuts. That's 10.
You got low rolls today.
Yeah.
So who was the highest, sorry?
I was 22, but I.
You're just looking at the desk.
I'm going to look around, maybe at the walls even. Or
So
just
15.
Around.
10.
19 non-general area. Oh, you're just knocking them. Okay.
Checking for hidden passageways.
No hidden passageways. Desk. Yet again, a few more notes, scribbles. You do find another rose, but this one isn't. This one isn't contained.
Okay.
That's weird.
Do I touch this one?
No. Yeah, fuck it. It's not contained. What's the worst?
Yeah. And, roll Arcana check.
You feel something was there.
Something there that wasn't there before.
9.
9.
The residual.
It's extremely dense magic, so it's like it sort of like makes you queasy when you hold the rose.
Ooh.
Similar to Mooney's aura.
Similar.
Oh.
Yeah. This feels like Mooney's aura.
And the longer you're holding it, the more queasy you're feeling. So, yeah, yeah.
Can someone non-magical hold this, please?
That's none of us.
Oh yeah,
Put it
nobody.
down.
He's cleric now, isn't he?
Just put it down.
Ugh.
Cool. Yeah, looking at your automaton.
You find
Gain 10.
you find an iron golem. I can give you the stats for it.
Don't think you need to. It's not power.
I'm about to say dog fetch the rose.
I mean, you might be able to somehow get it. I don't know how you.
Exactly,
You
it's
made
an iron
you
golem.
made Derek. I'm not giving anything up this time. Fuck off.
I
You
don't
also
know how I did
you
that.
also
That's
find,
fine. This
um,
time
a
Derek's not with us.
a mechanized sword attached.
Wow.
Mechanized
Sword,
sword.
yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, can I? Is it a finesse?
Wow.
I
You
I
say
thought it
that.
couldn't move the thing.
I'm. You won't know the stats until you attune to it. It's an attunement
Oh,
weapon.
I'm really left.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
No.
I'm gonna take it with me anyway.
Yeah, man.
If only you brought Derek with you to identify it.
I know.
That's a shame, isn't it? So you're
Didn't
taking
bring-
you're taking the mechanized
Yeah,
sword.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I told the dog to fetch the rose.
Oh, doggo.
I am dog.
Can you do identify on this?
No, I know no arcana. We had
Oh,
this discussion
go
before.
back outside.
I am dog.
Go back
He
outside.
can take the rose. He's mechanical. So,
Why not put the rose with the other rose in the wooden box?
Do that.
okay, I'll do it quickly so I don't feel
Yeah. It's
Oh,
it's a bit cramped in there with two roses, but it's secure now.
Be careful with those.
Yeah.
You're literally saying, just be careful with those.
yeah. Oh yeah.
You rolled a 15 on general, didn't you?
Might be looking at the book a little bit, but it's just not proper looking.
You find a strange metal.
A strange metal.
Yeah.
Psst. Person who makes things and shoots things. What is this metal?
blessing and a curse.
Do I know the metal?
It's an ingot of some kind.
Ooh, shiny.
You can't discern what metal it is.
No?
No.
Derek might tell us. He might know. He's like
Dog,
a fire.
do you know this metal?
It is metal.
He's like really
Your master
useless.
would know.
This dog ain't smart.
He's
I am
like-
not my master. I am Autonomous. Automaton.
He's
So
like,
you're
He's
in a-
basically what's on the table, but
Yeah.
with 4 legs.
yeah, and stupid.
Oh.
Oh, no.
What
Did
do
you
you
say that
roll?
in character or in general?
He's been
What
less
did you
than
roll,
useful.
Dan?
Huh?
What do you roll?
19.
Oh.
Fine.
Oh, that's mean.
You don't find anything, but you do find a ring.
Okay.
Ooh, a ring sounds
Neat.
fun.
Okay.
Does it have a sigil on it?
No, it's just it's a very plain ring.
What can I write this down as?
Gold, silver,
Yeah, I was wondering
bronze,
that.
copper.
Gold.
Mech
Oh,
sword.
maybe it's like
Mech
a wedding
sword.
ring of some kind.
Mechanized sword.
Or like a...
I'm just gonna
Something
give
like this.
give you it to you now because I will forget. So there you are. Enjoy.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Detect magic.
Ah, yeah, the
Seems
ring's
cool.
magical.
Looks like
Red sword.
Oh god.
Ciao, guys.
I don't know
Bye-bye.
because I don't know because I don't have the stats on
If
me.
not before.
But it's a
Did
ring
you
of
have it?
control basically.
what's the ring of control?
I don't remember.
What's the ring of control?
I don't know.
What's the ring of control?
I don't know. I'll have.
Control.
Okay, you've got
I
it.
don't know what a ring of control
Sure,
is.
I don't have the stats on me.
DMG.
It wouldn't be in there. It sounds like a homebrew item. Yeah. So we'll leave it there, shall we?
Yeah, sounds
Yeah,
fair.
So when we come back, we'll be in the room with
I
the.
just made some equipment. Well, put my equipment saying old common notes, the 2 many roses and the photos.
So thank you for the stream, K. Bye. Love you.
Long.